This just fucking sucks. We're not back because it's doing the fucking frame drop again. Man, this fucking... Dude, come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Wait. If my fucking binding stopped working on my thing... There we go. Oh my god, are we working? Is it fucking working? Is our bitrate good? We're good. Jesus fucking Christ. I fucking... At this point, I'm just gonna not... I was like, I'm gonna get a new PC, I'm gonna transfer all my stuff over. I think at this point, no, fuck no. I think there's just something wrong with my computer. Because nothing fucking works right. So, the issue there is that there's a memory leak thing with that. That's the issue people talk about with that, as far as I'm aware. Where the fuck is Zacharias up the top? Damn! I haven't touched either of those models in so long. So it's a memory leak thing with something, at least that I'm aware of, unless this is a completely separate issue. But it's fine. It's so basically the way it's stupid because the way I solved this issue was just restarting OBS 3 times and starting the stream 3 times until it didn't have the bitrate fucking issue where it would just have my bitrate to 2000 instead of the 4000 it's at right now, and it used to be at 6000 and suddenly it's at 4000 as of the last like month, and I don't know why. My bitrate will only go up so high now. It's like I don't know. In character, Leneth was just thinking very heavily on the plans for Eternal Life. I think in the next like 2 or 3 sessions, if I have time, I'm gonna put the. Hopefully, I didn't miss the lesson.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't.
She doesn't.
But I knew.
Seymour taught her.
No, basically,
I
Oh.
didn't.
Oh,
My
I was
brain
gonna
can't
say
make the
colors.
connection to the visions.
I thought
She
you
doesn't
I
know
said
color.
hi,
But I
Iris.
didn't
No,
see
she
anything.
doesn't.
I didn't
Oh,
see anything.
okay.
It's really
No.
weird.
No, let's just say that Ellie doesn't
I didn't
understand.
see. I was given
Feel
visions,
it,
but yeah, I had
feel.
all these feelings and I
Feel the
understood
color
what was being
green.
shown to me. Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
You
that's
all
not
have had
super
dreams
weird.
before where you just
Miss me
had
until you crack the code.
information. You don't know
We
how you
found out
got
that
it. You don't know
Zachary
how
is
you know it, but
truly
you
a
had the
baby man.
information. I assume that's what it was
Oh,
like.
he's
for
a
you, Ellie.
subwoofer.
Oh, Leneth's
I
here.
don't think
He's
that's
been
changed
watching
much.
Yeah, but I don't
No,
really.
Subwoofer, that's so dumb.
Any images, I just
Gotta
really
go
feel
take
like
one now.
feelings.
So-
like
Either why'd you
Woofer.
run out of the class so suddenly?
it was all just
what-
one
what
so
are you
you
doing?
I watched you trip
Yeah,
over
what's your
yourself.
favorite
I have
story?
one
Check out
last
the origin
question for you,
story.
Ellie.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
ahead,
because
go
we
ahead.
also
Bro, you
tell him
okay?
that I know that he's kind of a sadist as well.
Yeah,
What?
Mascus.
Is this
Mascus.
Callista
Mascus. You like
connected to
Make sure you're good.
the
You know?
relics
hurt.
Look a little
or
dusty here.
to the hooded
Make sure you're
figures?
good. You know, make sure you're clean. You know.
Both, I think. Because I just remembered
You gotta look your best. You know, you gotta look your
and
best.
I mentioned that he also has object permanence issues, and
Yes.
he's frequently hungry, and then he whines and cries for attention.
Okay, so now.
He has a really bad, like...
I don't know. I just saw 5 figures and they were standing with those relics.
Yeah, he told everybody. You were there. He didn't tell me.
Okay, thank you.
Seymour knew Callista personally. That's another thing. I forgot. But yeah, that's all I gathered from, it was just like getting a bunch of things thrown at me all at once.
I'm sorry for the psychic damage you have to deal with.
If not frightening, then unpleasant at the very least.
Oh no, I had like a really bad fucking headache and I was like,
What does the baker who wants out want? Bread.
my birthday has already passed.
Baker who works out want? Muscle grains, I see. It's very funny. What does the monkey baker love the most? Banana bread. I don't actually think. I think it's fucked up. I don't think the book is in here because it wasn't in here last session. I think it's only able to be gotten out of the classrooms. Let's go back to the classroom and go get that book. Unless I just didn't see it. Which is possible. I don't remember seeing it last time, though. I didn't see it that time. Or at least it looked like the same amount of items are there. It didn't go one over. It was that perfect free rows or whatever before. So I'm assuming that we can probably go get it from the classroom. So the one thing that Leneth wants to address, so he wants to address with vampires if it is purely a social dynamic that thin bloods and pure bloods are weaker, or if they are physically weaker, if they have shorter lifespans, if they have the powers, blah blah blah. He wants to know if they are comparable power-wise, or if they are weaker. But he has to phrase it in such a way that he's not interested in turning, he's interested in stopping or preventing. He also wants to figure out how someone becomes thralled and what the solution to becoming thralled and how to not be thralled would be. I can totally imagine a scenario. Yep, it's only in this one. That's funny. Cool. Well, we have the book, and I don't know if any of them do. So we could potentially... Ants. Pass this around the people as well. Gargoyles. Diabats. Probably the most interesting in here. And diabats are probably our biggest concern when we are there. Let's see. Agni ants are something more of a pest. Creatures of northern Valandor. Sounds like whatever. Hands got a phone book, huh?
And on the truck, just in case. Before we get to Fallbrook through Valandor, I'd like to spar against you at least once. Get used to being near your ice, how close I can get.
Hello, Ryder.
Now the real question is,
He's scared of eating Flora.
Yes?
yeah,
I think it would. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's Flora.
Or play
Yeah,
now.
we've had a really good idea
Oh,
for
there's
a
Flora.
prank for
There goes
Zachary.
Flora. Okay. Alright, understood.
Are you in?
Not
Not
interested.
how are you
Oh,
doing
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Go.
Get back over here, you
See?
big sissy.
He's not about that life.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I didn't see that book in the library.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in the library, so I just found a spare one in the classroom. They told us it was in the library.
Ah, I
Couldn't
see.
find it, so I got one out of the classroom.
Yeah, I was
Why? What do you think?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
looking.
Looking?
Looking.
Well, there's lots to it. Chapter 1 about the ant problem we might be facing.
Are they giant ants?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
The cheese monster thing did.
Dude, I want to fight giant
Giant
ants.
fire ants. Literally.
I don't want to fight giant fire ants. I barely like the little
Yeah.
ones.
Well, you know, don't get hit by the venom. Don't get bit. They'll burn you alive.
Be blissfully ignorant about
However, a few dozen Agni ants can rapidly cook a small rodent alive.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's bad.
The big baby ants.
Not a problem for us, as
Dude,
long
I'm
as, you
gonna
know,
die.
you're not in small, you know, little
Easy to read.
rabbit form.
Have you ever noticed that sometimes I freak out and I get really tiny?
Yes, you will die to a bunch of ants if you do that.
I'm going to die.
You know, that's real.
No, just don't do that. Yeah, avoid, red hue mounds. Giant ant mounds with a red hue. Those are very bad.
Okay.
And something I know for sure will fall.
Anything about like a spot, a
A what?
weakness,
Oh,
a weakness.
It's okay.
food again.
And the fallback will be on me, and he can't hurt me. I'm too cute.
Oh, frozen. You can freeze the mounts.
Worked
Wipe them out.
more than once.
Yang.
You
Yeah.
shut your mouth.
So that'd be pretty useful. Next page. Bunch more. Shades.
No, she's
Shades.
right. I might hold my
Not a big deal. We've dealt with shades.
Yeah, we've no
I
shades.
mean,
That's not a problem.
Gargoyles.
Oh yeah, there are
magic at the shades.
gargoyles. There are gargoyles. Yes.
Wow.
Blood
Smash
magic
the
is effective
gargoyles.
against them, so we're gonna have to rely on Victor if we
I
want
haven't
to
my
face
uniform
facet
put
that
up for me
specific
yet,
weakness.
Are they made of stone, right?
How do you
They're
Uh,
made of stone, but they
yes.
have blood veins.
Yes, so they've had veins carved into them
that's a problem.
that are filled with blood.
That means
magic.
potentially
If they're
I
made of
could
stone, she can, she could geomance
I can
them.
lift it.
We don't have.
Also,
I can
being
smash it.
small and
Maybe.
not
Let's
afraid
make
of
it-
things
Mm.
and
Can
They
you
only do like
puppet
one
them?
task, so
You think?
Probably.
You can make them do a little dance?
Maybe.
that's kind of
Hopefully.
Make them
Oh,
smash
that'd
each
be-
other.
yeah. Obviously
Only
blades
one way
won't
to
work.
find out is if we meet one.
Alternatively, a skilled blood mage could, in theory, pull the blood from an awakened gargoyle.
You know,
What?
right
And then when they deactivate, they
But
go
we
back
only
to
have
their
one blood
post,
mage
and they
here.
just wait for more
Cover
blood.
your mouth
So,
and stay
true.
there.
Mm.
waistline.
So they technically don't
We
die.
have one hemomancer.
Squad. What?
Then on the next page, yeah, we have chapter 4 diabats.
I basically am telling them
Those are
that,
probably the
I can
biggest
get away
threat to
with shit
us.
because I'm too cute.
Large and very rare
can
creatures,
probably pick me
ancient by
off.
most standards, most likely will,
Depend on
and
of
with
us,
the will, I mean, most likely can, and with the will and ego to match their age, these creatures stalk the mountains of the dark lands by night, preventing any fools who try to surmount the jagged mountains by foot or by air from passing them. While few in number, diabats often hunt alongside swarms of fellbats, assisting them in the hunt in exchange for a large share of the kill.
I discovered today that he's got a baby.
Diabats always are exceptionally rare, blah blah blah.
I will. He's got the mentality of a baby.
Ooh, vampires try to tame them, they use them as flying mounts. That's an important thing to keep in mind.
They said try to. Does it say
It
have
does say-
succeeded?
You just
It does specifically say attempted to tame these creatures. It does not say if they've succeeded, which I did note and was already concerned about in my head.
The book also says that if their tamers die, then they become feral and wild and won't let anybody approach them. So apparently
Right.
they have had people tame them, and they do understand what masters are, but they're only loyal to one.
Just hanging up.
Well,
So once it dies,
sweet.
If you hear a
in
diabat's call,
way.
hide. Oh yeah, the shriek is piercing, so cover your ears.
oh yeah, don't let it yell in your ear.
These big ass ears? No, surely not.
Mhm.
I just remember it was haha funny.
You know, sounds like for this, I'm just gonna have to like
Right.
do one of these.
Well, I'm pretty sure that even with the ears away, they're gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
can
but
still
it won't
hear.
hurt as bad, probably, right? Yeah.
We have to look out for Arbor. I have to look out for Arbor in that case, because she's really susceptible to high pitches.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us are,
Shooting
but
crack. That's sad. No, but since Arbor's like a literal crystal, you know how high pitches
Right.
crack crystal glasses and stuff. Yeah.
I mean the right
We don't want
frequency.
that
It's not just
happening.
any high-pitched noise, it's the right frequency, so
Well, yes, the right frequency, but apparently Arbor told me that any like high noise,
interesting.
high pitched noise.
Well, I guess she's not glass, that makes sense.
Just go across your throat.
Mm-hmm. So she says it's the vibrations,
Thank you, Squid.
not just the frequency.
Yeah.
You know, the beating, the hunters, yes.
It's an idea. That might be awkward.
What the what? I don't know what you're
Honestly,
Hand.
Mind me drinking invisible juice.
it's a bit useful.
You want to say
But
something to
I'm hoping we can get some sort of.
And then getting it off is even
There's a lot in today's lesson that's far more interesting to me for what we need to worry about than anything in this
My
book.
father has
These are just
5
creatures.
fingers, but
There was a
the only
question that I
one
meant to
can touch
ask and I
the
forgot. Do
Hmm.
you think that vampires have like a preferred species? blood,
She always knew
or
the
like if
process
any of us are
way
more
too,
are more
like,
susceptible to being attacked than
You don't want
others.
it? What are you holding your hand up for?
I was telling them they were going to prepare them with some extra silver.
think she wants a high
in
five.
there, and they wanted to put
You-
nails with silver.
Why are you holding my hand?
It's a very non-combative thing.
Friendship.
Hunter
Sure.
that would
Friends.
put poison on her nails,
Why not?
and she would, you know.
It is.
Yay!
Also,
Yay, friendship.
Yeah, that one you gotta be
Kissing
careful
cake.
with.
Yeah, that was it. I just want to hold
Oh,
I'm glad I could
your
help.
hips are protruding, very friendly.
I thought this.
Morally.
Oh, you just got excited. There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say. Her hips were protruding, very friendly, like.
He's having a baby nap.
Yeah.
He's either a baby or an old ass man.
What's up with him? He's never awake.
old
while he's
baby is
there.
funnier.
Oh, she's dying. The friendship dance is killing her.
I'm okay.
Oh no. Oh, oh no.
I don't know why this
Oh, you did it.
I've been
Congrats,
having
I'm proud
issues
of
since
you.
I woke up today.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning. I need to ask Victor some questions when I get the chance later.
His armor.
When they called him both, I went last too.
Because they mentioned they were talking about. I don't know if you probably wouldn't know this. They were talking about how half-bloods and fin-bloods were weaker, and obviously they're or not weaker, lesser, right? That was the thing I was trying to
Lesser.
understand.
They are thought of as a lesser.
They are thought of as.
Yeah, the higher.
But does that apply to the powers, the abilities? Something we need to be concerned about? Do they live longer? Live just as long? Are they weaker?
I think to
Chips also
just an
said that it
extent.
matters who bites you.
The sire matters too. Yes.
That too. So I guess
Maybe
it's
it
a
just depends on the
variable.
power
It
level of the
depends.
sire.
Like, is a fin blood as
Be
strong as a
careful,
half blood, and is a
regardless.
half blood able to be as strong as a pure blood, or is it purely a social dynamic? I guess
I
is what I'm
think-
curious about. Is that something we need to be
I
concerned
think
about?
that's something you have to ask Chips or Victor.
Well, that's what I said. I'm planning on asking Victor, so I started. When I catch him later.
Although admittedly,
But-
a Vargas is tempting.
We'll see. I don't know. Something to think
Good
about. Something to be
information
concerned about. Yeah.
I'm never gonna be able to.
I imagine. I'm mainly wondering because I imagine we're not going to be dealing with a lot of pure bloods. Mainly, either half bloods or fin bloods, as they call it. Oh, probably not as many fin bloods based on.
I'm more
the
interested
fact that they were
in the
saying that wasn't very
legends,
common.
personally.
Yeah, I thought thin bloods were like
Bias.
looked down upon.
Yeah.
Gavin would be a great
But
backup.
we're not exactly
they're
going to
not
the
so-
best of
yeah,
places.
half-bloods
An
aren't supposed
amazing
to.
asset, yes.
Yeah,
From
half
what I
bloods
was-
aren't supposed
I
to.
definitely need some holy water.
Like it's supposed to be capped at half bloods.
Yeah. Otherwise, break the treaty or whatnot.
Can't control everybody.
Professor? You doing all right?
Hello, cadets. No.
Hello.
Something wrong? Like,
Slowly losing everything. Anyway, have you seen Cadet Misty anywhere?
not for a while.
She was at the,
She was
uh,
here. She was here a short while ago.
She was at the dorms at the news area. But that was last I saw her.
I was just with her. I thought you were gonna be gone.
Professor?
We'll go.
Do you know if Professor
Don't get
Cassidy is
upset.
doing better?
Oh.
She tried to inform me of
The
something.
exact same
Around
as it
where?
was this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, usually
around
just
campus
watch
is what they
Okay.
said. What?
You all right today, Professor?
I was saying don't get upset.
I'm fine.
How you doing?
How are
That's
you
good.
going?
It's going all right. I was doing a refresher on the book. But
Very good.
What?
Doing well?
It's a respect thing.
We wanna have a meeting.
Very good.
It's a
Training?
respect thing.
He has a response
Now just relaxing
that's
today?
uncanny because I was upside down.
Fair
and
enough.
all I
It
did was
is.
touch a
I'm
horn.
too stressed.
Stressed about what?
Yeah, no problem.
When we were sparring, I was upside down
What happened?
in the air.
That okay.
Yeah, it's fair.
I can think of the equivalent.
Yeah, be careful.
Ah.
She looks. She's actually very fast.
Going to be
It's-
a headache.
okay.
What? What do you want? What do you fucking want? No, you have horns.
Wow,
all right.
she's very.
Wow.
She's very.
Good
Okay.
parasol.
I'm
Had it for a long time.
Misty's doing
I know,
laps, by the way. with
Crazy.
Gavin.
It's
really nice.
No, the passage princess is a privilege.
Good enough. Thank you. Now you can,
Everybody
my
wants to be a
God.
passage princess.
Joe.
Are you going to curry it?
Do you have a cannonball?
Excuse me.
Is the better question.
No problem.
The cannonball is a time-honored tradition that new lieutenants carry all the way
Suppose we'll just leave this in the library. Right there. All right. The only thing on our agenda today is train and talk to Victor Chips about vampire shit. You all right, Ryder? At least he was busy. Preoccupied, at least. Kind of physically tired right now, so I might not train yet. Even though I put on the fucking comic uniform to go train, and I was like, man, I don't want to go train. We'll go take it off for now. Coolio doolio, brulio. All right. Yeah, we're pretty set. We learned some information. We got to talk to Misty more probably in a bit. We may come back here very soon and just put the combat gear back on. We shall see. Also, just because I've been struggling with Leneth's head, I've been considering just using the head I used for Richie and for Vifos and just editing it again and replacing Leneth's head with it. Maybe. It's been on my mind. Just because Leneth's head has been like bugging me a little bit. And I've been wanting to make a new one. The Richie / Vifos head is way newer and one of my best heads I've made. So I may end up doing that. I think I'll at least experiment with it, right? Yeah. I've noticed I have a thing I do with every character, and it's really hard for me not to do it. I think Vifos is, even Vifos has accidentally fallen ill to this trope of mine that I do with every single character, and I just really like doing it. I like to play characters that are something they're not showing. There's a part of them they hide, and it's like it's like a dominating feature of their character, right? There's something about them that they're either hiding or they don't know about. It's like a two sides to the coin character trope, right? I don't know what it'd be called. Like Leneth, for example, is the most obvious example of it, right? He's literally putting a facade on, pretending to be someone he isn't, pretending to be this nice student who just genuinely wants to help people, you know, whatever, trying to just genuinely like be a good student, right? When in reality, he is I'm gonna put the comic here back on and just go to the arena again. He is a absolute narcissistic bitch who thinks he's better than every single person here because he thinks that he should be. He thinks he doesn't necessarily have the most reason for it. He has some reason that I've written. But at the end of the day, he believes that he is superior to everybody here. And he's hiding it. He has two faces, right? Another example of a character that I've done that trope for would be again, a literal example of it would be Trey Hunter / Hawkins Slayer from Callisto Season 2. That is, he was a character who believed he was someone else because he had a chip in his head that made him believe he was that person, and when that chip got deactivated, he reverted into the other personality, which was, he went from a selfish, a classic treasure hunter, a bit selfish, a bit greedy, would abandon people to like get treasure and shit, right? He's not a horrible person. He's actually a relatively good guy. But he was, you know, a treasure hunter by heart because that's what the chip made him be. And then his actual personality was that of a ruthless agent who didn't care about anyone but himself and was just there to make money and do business. Similar in their greed, but just different sides of the same coin sort of thing, right? Murtesh is Murtesh. He's not lying or hiding anything. That's the thing about Murtesh, right? Murtesh is not lying or hiding anything at all. But there are things that he doesn't know that add a second side to his coin, right? The thing that he doesn't know that he is per se, like in the same way that Leneth knows what he is. Murtesh doesn't. Murtesh doesn't understand. But it's the same. It's again a similar trope. Vifos is the one character I have for sure that doesn't really have it. I kind of came to the realization he half does a little bit because Vifos is literally trying to be like his mother to the point where he doesn't know who he is, right? And that's as close as it is because he's trying to live up to his mom and help people the way she did. But he's not his own person. He's pretending to be someone else in the sense that he's trying to be someone else through actions alone when he isn't necessarily. That's not necessarily what he ever wanted. It's what she did, and he wants to live up to her name and memory and image and be better. But he's relatively normal. He's just a normal character, and that's something I like about him. And I'm making another character for something else that I won't say what on stream. I'll just start streaming one day, and then you'll see it. That's how it's going to work. I think that's really funny if I just don't announce future projects and I just start streaming them. Making another character who is also pretending to be someone he isn't. Just because it's a lot of fun for me to play with, to have this dual personality thing going on. Although this new character won't be bad. He's not a bad guy. He's not pretending to be a good guy and he's actually a bad guy. He's more of pretending to be a bad guy when he's actually a really good guy. He's just trying to fit in and get noticed. And be cool when he's kind of not cool. But he wants people to think he's cool, so he's trying really hard to be cool. Alright. Yeah. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. And I find it kind of funny, find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
So it makes the room smell better.
Oh God.
Yes, less like boy.
Although I did take one of Hannah's maids out on a date.
Oh God.
What about the date?
When I came back
Enemy
from
spotted.
Hannah's party,
Oh.
she was very pretty.
Oh yeah, Cyril is also that trope. It's just so much fun. I don't know how to play a character without it.
You guys domesticated them. They're very sweet.
And because they kept feeding them.
Wouldn't it be really funny if I just revealed? You know what? I have a really funny bit. Guys, there's a project I'm joining where I could bring Cirillo in. Fuck, I really want to say the idea now, but I might actually save it because this is the I think this is be really funny. Let's go to the other end. Oh, Hannah might be coming.
I don't know if a maul would do well against a sword, but
Hmm?
dueling partner?
Sure. I mean, I think it's less about that. I mean, I could always go grab a sword.
It's fine. I don't fight with a mace, so, and I'm not good with a sword, so just give me 1 second. Don't mind me. It's new, I have to test it out anyway.
That's fair. Yeah, I've been meaning to practice more weaponry recently. I originally got this because overall, very effective against a lot of different targets. Piercing, blunt. Can always, you know, flip it around and then...
I guess technically you could use slashing, yeah.
And then, yeah. Not the most, though.
Oh? You know what? Actually, give me 1 second. I think I'm here. Someone calling me, for
Okay.
lack of a better word. I'll
Sure,
be back.
no problem. This is where we get fucking unplugged. This is how we end. This is how we fucking have our day go. Stream goes to shit. I unplug my shit. I have to start all over again. Fucking cry. We haven't touched upon the demon topic yet. I haven't. Again, I fucking need to just power through and, like, talk to people. I know there's because we have the figure 8 training, right? Or if you want to really just wail on someone, you just go and fucking do this. Did you want to put your full body into it? Oh shit. It's a little bit difficult with the fucking...
Sorry about that.
You all right?
Right then. Just weapons? Or melee weapons, specifically?
Sure. I mean, what exactly do you want to
Hmm.
practice?
It was just that.
Sure.
I'm not very good with. Again, I'm more of a ranged person, but need
Right.
to do what you can.
It's good to have versatility.
Hmm.
I mean, we can do some.
So first to 3 hits.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how they do combat. I don't know how they do combat. Combat scares me.
And obviously we don't actually hurt each other.
Right. I'm not gonna actually go. I'm just gonna.
The blade and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't need holes in my.
Right.
I don't need to mend holes in my uniform. Thank you.
I'll sort of play
Ready?
slow on purpose. I just fucking unplugged myself there. Hold on. All right, here we go. Good.
Thanks. What in the?
Just going around
What are
you.
you doing? Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Damn it, that's a heavy-handed.
Good.
I feel like you're going easy on me.
Just seeing what you know how to do.
Analyzing my fighting style before actually fighting me. Smart.
Usually what I do.
That's right. I didn't actually see you fight a lot during the DMA where, that.
Yeah, the duels.
The tournament.
Right.
It was
Not a ton.
fun, though.
Wasn't really something I got to do much of, but it would have been fun.
Same. Your friend took me out early.
Right.
To be fair, I wasn't really expecting to win. I know my limits.
I would have loved to have been there for the final duel, but things happen. Lux was a good choice.
It was. Ow! Fuck. Okay,
Sorry.
that one hit. You're fine. Well, like, I don't expect to not do this in a fight, to not get hurt in a duel.
I'll be careful.
I may be a medic, but
Nice.
I'm also not a paper doll.
Hit. Sorry. Going for more of the shoulder, but I was a little bit high.
You're fine.
To be
You want
honest, sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. To be honest, I'm not.
Mm.
Weapon fighting has never been really my style, anyway.
And I fight with ranged, but like I said, need to be able to shoot where I can. Or not shoot where I can. I'm not always going to be able
No.
to just shoot. To be fair, if I do fight in a melee range, usually it's with the whip, so. But I'd rather not fight you than that.
Fair. I think for me, it's a case
This isn't a
of
fair fight.
I really just my magic is where it's at.
Oh, that makes sense. You are from Geomagical Arts, after all.
True, but it's just the name.
Kind of in the name.
I'm trained in a lot of things. For me, though, I never really cared about where I was learning. More of what I was just training to do.
Oh. I will remind you on one thing, though. I spar with vampires.
That's true.
Sorry.
You'll find. Here you go. I need to do the same. But luckily, I think I'll be getting plenty of opportunities soon. If things don't go so well when we head to Fallbrook.
Prefer not, but yes. Although I did tell Cortez that a Vargast is tempting.
It is.
Not
in some ways.
obviously not recommended, but tempting. Oh, there's Ravina. I don't know where Ignis was. She's running. I don't like that she's running. Nope. Wait, the others are there too. It's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
But hopefully we don't deal with him. But yes, probably maybe spar with... Actually, Mason's a good person to fight if you're looking for speed.
Might be a good idea.
Same thing with Arbor.
Could probably spar more around here.
She's...
Again,
Arbor's fast. She can probably match their speed.
That's true.
Either way.
Hopefully by
What do
the...
you think about the whole trip?
The whole... What do I think about the whole trip?
I mean, like, do you think you're ready for it?
Well, I was about to say something about that, actually. I've been practicing some more stuff. Hopefully I'll be confident in its use by the time we leave.
It would be funny if you feared a vampire.
Oh, trust me, it's on the list of things I want to try. Probably more than one.
You have a list of things you want to try there?
I suppose I have a list of things I want to try when we go to Fallbrook. You know, I imagine a lot of people here do. It's a lot of, opportunities there for training and whatnot, and among other things. It's got to get some, benefit out of it for us.
Hopefully. I'm just, guess a bit anxious myself.
That's more than fair. I mean, it's a dangerous place, and I'm also sort of... I have to figure out more about, vampires, and I've been sort of thinking I have to talk to Victor on it, so I can be less, concerned, like, figure out how strong a half-blood is compared to a pureblood, how strong a thin blood is compared to a half-blood and a pureblood. I don't know if they talked about social dynamic and them being lesser, but they didn't quite get into the details of if they were actually lesser in power.
Well, if Chips and Victor are any indicator, at least you won't be able to tell. I'm sure you'll be able to tell what a feral is, but I don't think we'll be able to tell visually what the difference between a pureblood and a half-blood is, just by looks. Maybe by asking them, but I assume because the social hierarchy is different, maybe the half-blood would be less trained, more prone to social manipulation?
Maybe. That could be
Whereas
something
the
good to keep in
pureblood's going to
mind.
be full of itself, arrogant.
I
They're going to
imagine.
be proud of themselves, and they're going to probably try to play with their food, for lack of a better phrasing.
Do you think they're not all...
Oh, and if someone tries to take your blood, take their eyes.
Right. They're not all like Victor, right? Some of them have to act a little bit more normal. Or do you think they're all... I guess the word would be stuck up.
Maybe all the... I mean, there is Chips. He was turned. Maybe that's the difference.
Oh, I wonder if they all act like that, yeah.
Purebloods all with the stick up their ass, and half-bloods that are maybe okay? I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Can't tell you, to be
Maybe. I'm not even
We
sure.
don't meet a lot.
I feel like I need to refresh myself on the specifics of this upcoming mission, if we are expected to fight vampires, or if we're just expecting to fight them. I asked the monsters. I assume we're not expecting to fight actual vampires.
Probably not, no.
But
If we're going to Fallbrook, that means we're going for... Well, I don't know. I forget exactly what we're going for. But if we're going there, it is most likely not to kill vampires purposely. It is to be diplomatic with them, which is worse. Or more annoying.
I'm sure we can manage that.
Say.
Deals can always be
Some
made
of us.
if things do go awry.
Maybe.
I wouldn't be too concerned about it.
If you have any questions about vampires, you could ask me. I don't know as much as them, clearly, but...
Sure, I mean, just trying to freshen myself up before the,
All the coins came
voyage.
out, and then we just had to re-glue you back together and put the coins back. The coins are still in there. Tie is crooked again. But
is this an analogy for something?
Maybe. I'm trying to figure that out.
No, the analogy.
I think
is
I
the
know,
amount
and
of
I don't
head
like it.
trauma I got.
Oh, I see. I thought it was something else.
I'm gonna...
Isn't
Why
your
else
brain
could
being
it
a bit
be?
loose?
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm not gonna make that joke while his sister's here. And either way, I guess it would have worked.
Yeah.
Closer.
Yes, I'm a little bit concerned about what Cortez might try and get up to, knowing we're going to a place filled with people like that.
People like, wait. People like Cortez? Or
No,
people
people
like,
like-
Victor?
People like vampires and werewolves, lycans of many types, were anything. It's...
I'm sure he will
He has...
mind his manners.
I'm sure he
just has
will,
an
but well, I'm less worried about him getting hurt and more worried about... He had a bit of a reputation back at GMA of... Which is...
Oh, you mean you think... Oh, I'm pretty sure Dita will keep him in line on that.
Hopefully. I just know that, you know...
I can look for them if you want.
Pretty sure he had a list back at GMA and he crossed almost everything off, and I know that Vampire is not crossed off on that list.
Rana, Arashi.
Oh, no. I'd like to say he knows better. Oh, you know what? If you find out that he has done any such thing, please let me know, and I will...
I'll be sure to check him for bite marks that don't penetrate all the way through when we get there. Every day.
For now,
Oh, you too.
what the world feels like to be small.
Hi.
I'm teaching him how
I
to
guess
be
I'll ask
small.
my questions to Chips rather than you then.
Alright, what are you feeling?
His answers may leave a lot to be desired.
Hence why I'm going
So
to
I'm
you.
told.
Speaking of,
You know
I
what?
would like to I would like to ask you some questions.
You're so popular today.
If
I
you'd
will be
like
answering some
to,
after dinner. If you wish it.
very well then.
Remember how he caught the pigeon?
This is
Well, he put
whenever
the pigeon
you're
in
free.
the
I'm
circle,
also
and then the
looking
guard
for
shrank
your
shrank the pigeon,
other
but he was
teammate,
still in the
Rana.
circle, so they shrank ours too.
She was at the
Stadium.
She was at stadium, right?
Arena with Arena.
Ours is shrunk.
Thank you.
Enjoy that.
Oh no.
I know he's drunk.
I don't know how that happened.
You're gonna want the knife with that. Trust me.
If
You
it
need-
was
you need
not
the
a
knife and fork.
choice, would probably be wrong. So, cannot.
Here's a knife.
Well, you
Sorry,
can choose,
back in
and I
the
can get
GMA
the
Academy,
version
she
of
was
that raw
one of our
thing.
presidents. So I call her Pres.
Who have a weird dynamic?
And a few others were asked to go out to check on
Stark.
state
Yes?
wildlife and plants out
Do you mind,
in
since I imagine you and I have similar
Maybe
questions
Academy
about
a bit.
to Victor, would you mind if I am joining the
Alright,
conversation?
there's a forest
Yep.
now too.
Behold, all of the problems that that halflings have to go through.
A debate on
Oh, good God.
This world is not made for halflings.
Trips here and there.
Something of a
Oh,
tree.
They're saying kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, he climbed it, but
Is his answering of questions supposed to be a private thing?
Why are you small?
Well, when I
The
first
guards
He
did
held
it.
the bird
guard
down.
shrank him accidentally.
Gods did it. The birds struck
Guards.
you?
Guards.
Oh, the
No,
guards.
guards.
him
made the
and the
pigeons
bird at
big.
the same time.
Cassius.
Wait, the guards made the pigeons big? Oh, that's...
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well,
That was the guards, not the
caught pigeon
students.
and put him in. Yeah.
So,
And they say you grow out of it once you leave.
I think it's because I think out of character they might be together.
No.
Maybe.
People always trying to make things bigger.
Those two. And I think that's... that might be what you're
I
noticing.
said what I said, Norelli.
I understand Jamie's anger.
I'm
towards
sorry.
Orange juice anymore.
I could be wrong.
You can only get them. You can only get it at Crystal Thorn.
They should TM that. Fresh squeezed orange.
And I guess making things smaller than they appear for, ego's sake.
Locations.
What does an orange taste like?
Rumor that this was all Chips' fault.
Oh, this
An
is
orange.
orange juice. One like,
but like,
one
Is it still watered down?
But like, what do you
It's been so long.
No,
for orange?
you can get actual orange juice, but only at
What does...
participating
what?
locations.
Citrus?
In
Oh,
case you
I see.
didn't know,
What
that is the
does an
crystal
orange
thorn.
taste like?
It tastes citrusy.
trying to decide.
Yeah,
Like a sharp tangy taste.
Sweet, a sweet citrus.
Yeah.
It's slightly
Also
tart.
sour
They
citrus.
said
So that's a lemon.
I would say
apple
it's sweet
also
tart.
Salt and vinegar. Who
Easier
Why?
to
Hold up
digest
the salt
than,
and
say,
vinegar.
like a whole
What?
steak.
What did you say to me?
Tart.
Not sure.
It's
Sweet and tarty.
Tart.
also sweet. but
Tart.
it
Oh
is-
yeah, tart. Tart. That's also a good
Sweetheart,
one.
sweetheart,
Tart.
something
Oh
like
my
that.
god. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Cute. Love you, boo.
There are multiple kinds of sweet.
Yeah, there's salt and vinegar, and then there's the bros.
It is. There's lots of types of sweet.
There's sweet cakes, there's sweet like rolls, there's sweet.
All right, guys, calm down. Calm down, chat.
Chocolate. There's cinnamon sugar. Pretty good.
His hair is like
There's Norali.
the size of your head.
Oh, I'm not sweet.
You're right.
No, she's far more spicy.
Wait, I'm just gonna.
Joe.
I'm just gonna twist you. And whenever you speak to someone, just hold it up next to you. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
We have a new.
It looks just
I'm a
like
product
the-
of my environment.
Is this?
Oh,
What was on the menu?
It's uncanny, Dawes. It really is uncanny.
I look like
Do you
a
want to
pear.
sit in front of Cortez? I can push over.
Dawes, Dawes, I can just imagine your face on that pair.
I mean, no, when you want to
Okay.
realize.
I need
And it's no different.
Thank you for asking.
At all.
Huh.
Oh no.
I see.
Can we just get the pen and just like draw a face on
We
it?
gotta get some little like.
You could put a blanket on top of that with a drawing of your face and a wig, and people would believe it's you.
Yeah.
Like
He
you,
uses a decoy.
yeah.
Okay, the
Decoy
reverse.
pear.
What if we put the pear into the enlarging circle and then we just made it bigger?
Do that science.
Oh no.
Okay, that would be fun.
Does Dawes and pear make paws? Pears? Pears? Paws?
Pars.
Paws?
Using a fork and knife for your
Pars.
left-handed is a
Hello,
nightmare.
paws.
Pars. Horrible.
Yeah, but you did it to yourself.
But yeah,
You could cut it up with your
Projects
and
is
then
not
Wait,
flip
oh,
it around.
the fish isn't
all the
exactly
pieces
Wait, I'm already
Okay, she just
What did you do?
deep throated that fish all in one gulp. Okay.
head.
Don't say it like that.
We say technically absorb.
Well, she did. She just gulped it
Phrasing.
down.
teams. Wait, hold on.
No, I meant what I said.
And wanted to be this size.
There's
Okay, wait. Come here. Why are you focused on food taste right now?
I have to jump a lot more. And use my legs.
But it's not magic, so I'm not sure what I am tasting.
Hi, Jeremy.
Cardio.
Peter, that burger is the size of your stomach, if not
I
bigger.
am not sure what I am tasting because I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know.
how
That's
it
why I
tastes
only
because it's
usually
not
eat
magic,
half of
but
it and then I keep the other.
I was gonna say, if you eat all of that, like it will be noticeable physically if you manage to eat that entire
No,
burger.
I don't. No.
Because I'm a
Oh,
I usually eat only half of it and then I keep the other half for snacks later tonight.
That's okay. Well, you don't have to do that. Like there's
like anything.
a lot of food here. You don't,
It's good. Well, it's good. Fish, if it tastes
But I like
fishy,
burgers.
wasn't a word. If it
but you could
tastes
just
like
get
something-
another burger
Stuff you want from
instead of
Reese.
eating
So
leftover
fish
half
only really
burger.
tastes like it's seasoning. If it tastes like something like
What do you?
fishy,
Don't choke on your
then it's
burger.
probably gone bad.
What happened?
You don't want to taste the fish.
So I was asked him if it makes it this makes him a half orc now.
What?
This is confusing. I don't get it.
Because you're
still
shy.
have more size, you know.
Because he's half.
Oh my God, you are a half orc. That's so
Does that
right.
make him a half orc?
Yeah.
happened? You've been goblinified.
Oh God, he's a goblin.
Wow.
Oh no.
Are goblins just
So
orc dwarves?
Shorter orcs.
Yes.
I think
Dwarven
orcs.
Are goblins not just dwarven orcs?
During Spirit Week.
nice pear you got there.
Did we not just talk about this during Spirit Week when I turned myself
If
green
dwarves-
accidentally?
Dwarves are to humans what goblins are to orcs.
I'm gonna have a mission for you.
Wait, does that mean a goblin is a? So wait, no, it's a halfling. It's a halfling orc.
Right, because they're not.
I need to enlist your artist
Maybe.
skills.
That's why he said he's a half orc because he's halfling sized.
I will give more details later when we're not in front of guests.
But we don't call it half human. We just call it's called halfling.
It's unfortunately not for super fun things.
Exactly. Is he a orcling
I
then?
like to draw regardless of the size.
Why would you
Yes, he is.
wait? Why would you
He's an orcling.
why would you replace the half? Like let's talk etymology here or whatever, right? Why would you replace the half with orc?
Why would you call a human from halfling?
Not your
What-
dad
what?
again, is
But
it?
half is because they're half. You can't. Orcling is that would the implication there would be that they are
Is he like
half orc, half human
Baby orcs.
No, he's a bee.
because they're not half.
No, wait.
Wait, orc because no.
Lings meant small.
Human half orc.
I thought lings meant like little.
Why do we call it half then?
In etymology.
Why don't we call it humling?
Because
I like
They
them.
are not magic. So
that does sound weird. But also I assume because there's so many humans.
Very smart.
It's admittedly probably a human that thought, oh, they're just half size, so we call them halfling.
Made a pigeon bigger with a circle.
Yes, I'm calling my species, my race out.
I caught it and brought it back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's plenty.
We
Yeah.
usually do.
Yeah.
All right, my race
We usually do
sometimes
Uh-oh.
brings
humans for their
are
bullshit.
be
Yeah.
enjoying being
You
hindsight
don't
for a bit.
say, Nerali.
What's your biggest prank?
He's left a number of injuries.
Okay,
Oh my?
Yeah. What's your biggest prank?
Oh, I gave one of my
Teaching him how
sisters
to
the
be
biggest
small.
wedgies of her life. So
They're
bad, in
saying
fact,
that
that
I'm
she
an
had to get
orc.
sent to
I said I'm a half orc.
hospital.
Does assault count as a prank?
Oh,
You were still a half orc.
It shouldn't. But
I don't
some
think that
people
counts. You
consider
just
it.
assaulted your sister.
she was strung up in a tree.
That's not a prank.
It was funny to me.
I mean, that is kind of funny.
Funny to
But
me.
it is kind of funny. though.
It can be funny and not a prank. You that was
This is fair.
assault
It
can
was
be
a
funny.
prank.
It wasn't.
I'm not saying how it feels to be small.
Okay, what's
It
your
wasn't a
biggest?
malicious
What's your
prank?
biggest prank that didn't involve just hurting someone?
Each step.
All right, jeez.
Leneth, he's smaller than me.
Switching out test
Smaller than
scores.
her. That's Leneth, aka Nerali.
Oh,
I only met
no.
Lennox for a little while when we were in GMA, but you're evil.
Oh yeah, no, Leneth is great. I'm sorry.
Wait, so when I was smaller before, I was Linux size?
Linux size. You were Linux size when you were the
Have you
smaller.
ever pulled a prank?
When we before we Linux your size.
To get to the mind.
Not really.
Also,
we made our
not
bracelets.
evil, smart.
Not much for
It's
pranks.
evil. It's evil, and you know it.
Oh right. Well, technically I have. If we count
Gemstones.
anything with Ryder here, might count as a prank.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, so you didn't actually go have to mine it. You bought your gems.
Am I a good jumping gym? Rather,
I mean,
what's it called?
they kind of got me. My sister got me back.
Jungle Gym?
Unfortunately, with Linux.
I mined for the
Monkey
Yeah,
bars?
Jungle Gym. Yeah, it is still
but the
Jungle Gym.
hematite was difficult to get, so
Yeah.
my parents ordered it through our.
He went flying through the door, but he
Through our
landed on the bed.
connections.
But
I actually went to an opal mine.
Anyway,
and to
just
get
gonna
it.
throw you over my shoulder.
I actually went to an opal mine.
Oh, off they
Getting
go.
a
They've
few extras
been.
from
Darius has
sister,
been
though,
kidnapped.
so.
It happens.
Rest in pieces.
Did he eat all his steak?
I think so.
I don't think so. He was too busy laughing at the pear, but Davina stole
Oh,
him. so.
you're right.
So,
I don't think he even
Trying to
got
use
to
the
enjoy
force,
the
yeah?
steak. I
Yeah, I've
think
been
he
trying to
only
learn
took a bite or two.
People typically.
It's wrong with my blood.
What are you learning?
The diamonds.
How to pull things towards me with my mind.
I sent them to you.
Probably be useful in battle. You know, ever drop your weapon, you need to, you know.
I can do that with
Yeah.
wind.
Probably make earrings.
Oh, you could do that with bonding. Well, you can bond with your weapon.
Oh,
That's what
Bond-
Rex would do.
oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Bounding. Binding.
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 Yeah.
Bonding.
I've been meaning to learn that.
Yeah, like what Cortez
Although I
does with
have,
his gun.
admittedly, just been kind of considering just making a dark
But
weapon.
Rex does, but from what I remember, Rex did it from longer distance because
I
something
think it'd be
about
better.
the
And if you
weapon
can
Less
maintain
weight.
in his room,
Oh, probably wouldn't be any trouble.
right?
Yeah,
Mine only has the range.
do it just
Would you
from
make another mall?
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I could
for
leave
10
it
Maybe.
on the table.
But it can
I
be
could leave it on the
done.
table and walk away.
To be honest, it doesn't. The shape. If it's
But
a
so long as it's
magical
within 10
weapon,
feet,
if it was a
comes
dark
back.
weapon, for example, it's not like the shape's gonna matter too much.
Well,
Okay.
I can pull it to my hand directly from 10 feet. Once it gets farther, it returns back to my hip. I don't have a say in that.
Hello? You're sitting on the table. Dude, wow.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck just happened.
steak, I guess.
I mean, it might change your fighting style.
Good steak.
I mean, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to, but
Maybe.
I saw you guys
visually.
fighting. How did it go? I saw you guys sparring.
Oh, we were just
we're just
simple spar, practicing. They're trying out new weapons.
trying out the sword. It's been doing good. Strong steel and all that. Oh.
Good.
I had to go up against his maul, so I'd say it's pretty good.
It's a lot of weight to carry
Admittedly,
around.
we weren't going like full force. But yes.
Sorry, yeah, I've just been.
I mean, well, to be fair, if it doesn't matter what it looks like, maybe just make it terrifying looking. You know,
Yeah.
like psych out your
It's meant
enemy.
to break armor, so.
Why is Jamie so
Scary in its own
aggressive with
self.
shrimp?
What?
He's from a fishing village, isn't he?
Wait, what are you saying?
No, he just aggressively threw shrimp at Ellie.
Who did?
Oh.
He wanted her to catch it. and he
Jamie!
remembered.
Oh.
All I
Jamie.
heard was eat my shrimp, and he just chucks the shrimp at Ellie. And then he's like, "Oh no, I forgot you're blind. You can't see."
She caught me first
Time
one.
to test. Time to test your echolocation ability.
In the sky.
Scream as loud as you can.
If
You'll
you
feel
can,
the
if you
vibration
can
of it
dodge,
coming back.
if you can dodge a shrimp, you
dodge
can
a
dodge an
shrimp?
arrow.
You can.
If you can dodge a shrimp, you can dodge a bat.
Oh, jeez.
Good luck dodging a dart.
Those-
Yes, you
those
can make it look
missiles-
just terrifying.
Actually, Nerali, you'll be very good at long spots because
Could be
you'll
interesting.
be able to at least hear them flapping.
Oh yeah, I can probably hear them from a very long distance.
I honestly hope so. They are very scary things.
They're annoying in the pack.
Can't wait. Love this.
Just fourth dimension, we drop something. Just there's the giant apple.
Uh,
and what's scary
What
in the
the?
back?
Oh my god.
Bears or-
The bats.
The bats.
Oh my god!
those.
The-
What are they possibly doing with
Why are
that?
the guards like this? What
Making a
is wrong
single
with the
apple.
guards today? First a pigeon, then guards, now an apple.
They're having fun.
Waycrest really does not want to see a doctor anytime soon.
Be careful, you're going to scare all the doctors in the vicinity. You'll scare any
Well,
medical.
go find him then, I guess. Just grab me if you need me.
Me, medical.
It looks like you
I'm
did
being
it.
scared.
You both better go. It's coming.
No. Oh.
He's probably gonna stay until you interrupt him.
Oh my
Where
god.
is it? It's spooky.
I think
He's gone now.
I think they took it. But
I don't know where he went with that giant
Oh,
apple.
Darius came and took his food, yeah.
But for some reason,
I don't know where he went.
Oh, I assume he went to go hang out with Vina, because she stole him away.
Yeah.
And now I'm being stolen away, so... I'll talk to you in a bit, okay?
Alright.
Nothing of interest.
Thanks for the spar again.
Of course. Anytime.
Understood.
Yeah, you already know that those without chemical knowledge are going to be testing the ash, but that's about them. Just
Oh, you don't say.
I mean, you're fine.
Fair enough.
I wanted something sweet, but I didn't want like a dessert. I got waffles.
Aw.
I think it was the prospect of something mana flavor.
What?
I was going to combine this, but then
It needs a god, first off.
waffles is fine. It's good. And a little filling, you know?
If you wanted something sweet, but you didn't want dessert, why didn't you just take the syrup and just go bleh?
That's too much.
Oh my god.
You might
Oh
have
god, it's
asked.
back.
A favor.
The actual cheek muscles, they hurt so
Or sweat.
Okay, that's fair.
How about before I leave, we
Plus it's chocolate.
have a chat
Considering
and
it's
have a
on a
little
hazard
ritual.
misty, it's probably baked by now.
I'm especially cold.
Baked apple.
Didn't see anything. What are we doing with this giant fucking apple?
Oh my god.
You get your fucking ass.
Holy
out
shit.
right now,
I
Chris.
don't know. I was looking
Wrong
at
button.
Misha, we met outside her door, and I have a gigantic apple.
I tried to go into the fucking
I can
facial
make
menu.
some apple sauce.
That's cool.
Cooked apple.
Is it actually big or is it magically big and it's just gonna go back to normal?
I think it's magic. I think it's magically big. Like, I think it's
What's happening?
I mean, a baked apple doesn't sound too bad.
There they go.
Right. Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
Better to make it yourself. I know it takes like a day though, so if you just spend a lot of time just make your own rice.
That's what I'm doing in my room half the time. Is just making stuff.
I don't know what to do with this apple. I really actually don't. Actually, no, I got this. I got it.
It smells okay. It's just not the best.
You know what?
Giant caramel apple covered in chocolate.
That's a big ass apple.
We should make it sometime.
That's your problem.
Too much for so much size.
Enjoy.
Wherever they are, it's probably somewhere private.
Hopefully they're not killing each other. I think I'm good for the rest of the evening.
I know that spot at least.
Oh my god.
Do you wish to know?
Not the lemon?
I've been drinking for quite a while.
What is it with your obsession with lemons?
Iris.
Was it correct?
I have no idea where she is.
Right.
I haven't given her a lemon.
There's a lemon on the
Oh.
apple now. No pie.
And you don't know what the comment was.
What are you up to, Misty?
It was cute. I
Existing
really
right
liked it.
now.
It was flattering.
You wanna go exist somewhere?
Sure, I'll go and exist somewhere. Hopefully Nisha doesn't
Where
need me
is the
again.
Right.
Probably stay outside I won't go too far. It's like go
I
into
believe the lady asked you a question.
Oh. Apple. Sorry.
It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Come on,
I literally look.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. As I was walking, I saw him with a fucking gigantic apple as you were saying. It's really fucking funny.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. There was another
Move on,
giant
cadet.
apple.
Yes, there was another giant apple that I saw you carrying
Oh wow,
before
interesting.
you disappeared back into the door.
Well, you did ask for two because you asked for the first one that was
Damn it,
originally
Blaze
there, and then the secondary one.
Well, I wish you luck.
Really? Really doing this?
Wait,
right
Chris.
now? Unbelievable. Fine. Yes, it was me.
You
did
have
it.
5 seconds to run.
I did it.
You have 5 seconds to run.
4, 3,
5, 4,
2,
3.
1. Yep, there you go.
You had to know I would take her side, yes?
Yeah, or you would be probably on the couch. No offense.
I'm sure they'll figure it out.
I assume so as well.
You were very
Fun.
quiet when I said that. Are you good?
I'm fine, yes.
Well.
Okay.
Who knows?
Who knows indeed?
Sure, they will be fine. Oh, that's Coretta. Yeah, Victor should be talking with some people about questions about the whole vampire everything. I'll catch him at some point and ask some questions. I don't know if you would know the answers. I'm mainly wondering about how, I guess, the power difference between a half-blood, a thin-blood, and a pure-blood. I couldn't tell if they were talking about them being weaker or just lesser. Lesser in a social dynamic.
There may be, like, it could be the social dynamic. Because I was thinking, oh, hello. I was thinking about,
Damn it.
oh.
I'm probably looking for someone. If it was important to us, they would have asked.
You know, that's fair.
There's a lot of people that I could consider.
But yeah, who knows? It could be.
Whether or not they are actually interested is an entirely different venue. I'd be willing to give you a shot.
I don't know. I suppose it'll probably be figured out at some point. Plenty of time to ask. Plenty of time until we go to Fallbrook. Probably. I mean.
But I did look at you in class when I about different potentials that you.
You know, it was a very informative lesson.
Yeah, it was a good formative lesson, and like it's an interesting lesson. Kind of goes through all the different type of hierarchy and how to get to that hierarchy, I guess.
Right, yeah. They didn't...
No, Finblood's a bit...
I mean, if you think Finblood doesn't, I mean, right. If they're just as powerful, then it doesn't really matter if they're a Fin, a half, or a pureblood. Sounds like becoming a Finblood is basically illegal, immoral, not sure. Part of their treaty is not making any more of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So... I don't know. It was a very interesting lesson. I have a lot to learn. I've been meaning to actually ask Victor about specifically something that Chips mentioned to me, becoming a vampire's thrall. I'm curious if that's a similar process to being turned, or if that's an entirely different thing you don't have to worry about in any theoretical scenario. Not really sure, but who knows?
Is what the worst thing is? You become feral.
That's a pretty bad worst thing, to be fair.
Well, everything comes with a price, unfortunately.
I'm sure any smart, sane individual would make sure that price is a good one.
Yep.
Sounds like I was thinking at first, man, it would be terrible because you wouldn't be able to receive any sort of light or divine magic healing. Healing yourself would be a pain, but then Victor this morning was talking about flesh weaving, the act of using blood magic to heal wounds, an alternative to divine and light magic. If one were to learn that, to practice that, well, there wouldn't be much need of divine healing.
Mm.
But
Very true indeed.
it's interesting.
It's an interesting thing to say the least.
I do wonder
To
what
be
the
honest,
price would be. Hmm?
The price, I do not know. I
No.
think a lot of analyzing, figuring out what the fuck is the pro and con with it. Cause like, to be honest, if it's just like they're treated badly and it's like you still get the same attributes as the other vampires, but it's a little, feel like it shouldn't really matter if you're a pure blood or a weak blood or any of the sort.
That's what I'm curious about. I'll probably ask Victor about it later. Well, Chips, but Victor probably knows better. I don't really know much about Chips, to be honest.
Chips is a pack of cards. He doesn't. I don't think he even drinks blood. He's kind of like a vegetarian vampire.
Can't imagine that is healthy.
Nah, probably not. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know how he copes with that thirst, but who knows?
It seems like a
He might
waste.
secretly. That's kind of the only thing I can really think, because I never see him with a bottle of blood. I always see him with a bottle of alcohol, but I always assume that he may be maybe putting blood in there, but I don't know.
Just feels like such a waste to have all that. To have all that.
Well,
And then to just
sometimes people's power, right? When you have it yourself and you live with it, sometimes you hate it. However, other people desire that power when they're not using it for its full potential. And that's gonna happen eventually.
just to be strong innately, to have that potential within you and then to squander it is pathetic. It's weak. You can do so much more. Be so much more. And yet, you hold it all within and you don't let it grow. It's sad. It's disappointing. It's unfortunate.
I feel that. I understand that.
I feel that.
I have all this power that I could use to help and to conquer things, but now I just stopped trying. But I know that when I had that conversation before, I do want to try and use the power, but it's hard to not fuzzle out. But I do want to start using my potential. I want to start saying fuck everyone and just do it.
It's what you were made to do.
I've been trying to figure out a way to. I've been trying to figure out what I want to do, to be honest, to try and, I guess, do it safely.
It is important to do it somewhat safely, at least. You know, you don't want any accidents, any unforeseen consequences. Always good to have the consequences be foreseen.
Well, I know that Nisha told me that Barry and all the other teachers give me problems, I can shove it onto her.
It's good. Always good to have someone to fall back onto, I guess.
Yeah.
Have the fall back on.
Which is good.
Right. So, meaning you don't need to be concerned about yourself getting in trouble as much.
Very fair. Yeah. Water, worst is enemy.
For most of my life, I've been on the water.
Yeah?
No. Well, how long has it been? Been close to... A long time. I don't really remember. I was very young when I moved. Before I moved, I was it was a much different place. More like a neighborhood more so than a island of villagers, basically. Not that the village wasn't well off. It was, the Monomile Fishing Empire, as they call it. Monomile Fishing Company. That's what they've run there. It's on an island north of a sphere, yeah. Lots of, ships go in and out. But it's not. I don't know. It's never been really for me. It's not like I chose to be there either.
Life takes you. I guess life just takes you in a fucking path that you have to choose on your own. Until you eventually have to reel yourself out of it, which I've noticed.
Well, that's what I'm doing here.
You get, people. I've definitely noticed that people come here that are like more royalty, more. They have the wealth and the riches, and they need to defend their country.
Yeah, some people are.
Like, why?
Yeah. No, I could care less about. The only thing my family's good for is actually getting me here. To be honest. Not even really.
Well, you have potential and vast your horizons.
Right. I was glad they were so understanding of me wanting to pursue magic. It just took a while to, get me here. My conditions were... They weren't the best before I moved to that. They weren't bad either. Oh. I was very young when I moved. I was very young. I don't remember a lot of it too well. I was probably somewhere around 8 or 10 in that area. My I was adopted at that age. So the I was very thankful. It was yeah. Is there someone in the water?
Sorry, I saw someone venturing over the sea behind the rock. Wondering.
Right.
I'm assuming it's. Should be. I feel like our best place would probably be in our own dorm. Not going to lie.
Sure.
Let's go. Let's go to our dorm. I think it's because it's making me uncomfortable having to look around. But yes. Sorry for pulling you in a direction whilst you're talking. I just don't want people to. No, if you don't want people to overhear, it's better to find somewhere to.
Right. Yeah, fine.
Because I know that people can, hide
Don't worry.
leaves and.
No, it's hard to have any sort of private conversation around here.
Yes, it is. It spreads like wildfire, and that's why I kind of try and keep things to myself eventually. But time.
Well, it's alright. That was one thing that was nice about GMA. I knew what everyone could do, what they were capable of. And what they were capable of was very little.
Where would you like to go? Do you want to go to the relaxation room, or would you like to go to the announcement room?
What is an announcement room? Go upstairs.
Hopefully Anisha doesn't need. She's been searching for me all day this morning.
Well, it's time for a break.
There you go.
No, I mean, it's nothing really. It's just trying to, I suppose, forge my own path, I guess, as they say. Not that it really matters too much. Yeah, I was, adopted around that time, and that's when I became a part of the monomile fishing empire, as they say. They weren't as big then, but, just a simple fish export, and they're still not, like, massive. They're just well off. Mainly catering to areas around Asphyria, fish, whatnot. Well, I say catering, they're mainly catching around Asphyria, and then exporting elsewhere where fish is less common.
Okay.
But not too high up, nowhere like Saigon. No. They had actually looked into Saigon as a place to potentially set up, but too far away. Routes just not viable. Whatever. I've never really cared too much about the business. But before, I don't know, it took a while for me to be able to practice magic the way I've always wanted to. To embrace what what I can do. But I was patient. And I think that's key in achieving what you want. Sometimes you just have to wait. And other times, you do have to make action. And if people get in your way, then sometimes it's okay to stop them. To take them out of your way. I've had to do that. There's nothing wrong with it. Because it's your way. And if they're in front of it, and they won't move, and they deliberately stop you, then you need to push them aside, or step over them.
I feel that. That a long time ago. Always got me in trouble.
You gotta be smart about it. Doing anything like that will get you in trouble if you're not smart about it. I didn't
Well,
get.
my mind was filled with rage and upsetness. It's understandable.
I've been there. I've acted on impulse before. Certain things can't be undone once you've done them, and you have to live with that. But there's other things. And if you can't act smart about it, you need to act smart about it. You need to don't sometimes it's important to think ahead in more ways than you might think you need to. I didn't get here by being too deliberate. But I'm here. I didn't act on impulse to get here, but I knew I wanted to be here, and now I'm here.
Feel that.
I think that it's important to... Maybe I'm getting a bit off track of the conversation, but it's... If nobody knows your true intentions, they can't be used against you. You can always achieve things you want through other means. There are plenty of ways I could achieve my potential, achieve my goals, achieve my ambitions. And I could wait for a lot of those. I could play it very safe. I have my whole life ahead of me. And if I wait long enough, I could achieve probably, with enough planning, any number of those things in any number of years. But I also have to consider that this is the here and the now. And there are ways that I can achieve things that could take me 20 years now. Because I know I'll get there. In the same way you should know you're going to get where you're going. Because you're going to do it. Because it's you, right? With all that strength, that power, that potential, there's no reason to doubt you can achieve it because you have it in you, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. Because it's you. In the same way that what I'm trying to achieve is my own potential, where I'm meant to end up. It's just a matter of getting there, right? And you want to get there, so get there. And it could be today that you get there somehow. It could be tomorrow that you get there somehow. It could be years from now that you get there somehow. And there'll be opportunities along the way to get there in the same way that I have been looking into at the moment. To achieve my potential to become better. There are ways to get there. At the moment, I'd rather not wait 20 years. Or however long it takes. When I have the opportunities right in front of me to get there now. In that same vein, you have what you have inside of you. Just need to control it. Right?
Yeah. If I can stop my negativity feeding and can control my just just a bull in a china shop at that point. Like I know I can fucking do it. That's why I get pissed at myself. So I'm like, why the fuck am I caring about so many people staring at me, or what I've done in the past, or why the school decided a paladin will be the best option for me. But then deep down, I'm like, the human side of me tells me, well, you know, you care about them. You want to make sure that they don't get hurt, and you are protecting them like you would protect your lover and stuff like that. But that's just a weird clash. And when I turn into my bulky form, the power that I hold is. I know I can use it. I know I'm fucking capable of ripping someone's fucking head off if I wanted to. I know that if people get in my way, I don't fucking care if I trample over them. They need to learn to get the fuck out of my way. And that was my viewpoint for a very long time. And eventually it became more of, well, you get brought down to human level, day to human. See how brittle things are and how some people view things in a different light. Eventually, you know, the mother and father of his didn't really see me as a potential. To be honest, they just thought, you know, he would find someone that was not my kind. And trying to persuade them was, oh, fuck, it was their own adventure, but I could definitely, I'm worried that if, you know, if push comes to shove and the vineyard that they run, it gets attacked, I want to use my full power. I want to protect that place like it's my own fucking home, because I've never really had a mom or dad. Never really had any siblings or any issues with being by myself, because I was always by myself. Yeah, I had, you know, my Hellhound pack,
Mm-hmm.
but they weren't really blood. They were just forged different souls into a living being. So I know one of my pack member kind of looks like my sister, and I always get joked about, but never really saw her as well. But when you now have a family, now when I see Rex's family, because I guess in quotation marks they're my family now, but I
Sorry.
guess they're just new and they were happy that, guess, they were open to new things.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw that new thing and I saw the power that I have, I could kill all three of them with one hand swipe, or one burn down, or I get pissed off about something. Because they run a business. They go to fucking
Yeah.
everywhere. And I've fucking never run a business before. Like, you know, the Evershine, you know, the vineyard that does Evershine wine that goes to places
Yeah.
to talk about business, and I can't even stand a single conversation without getting pissy or getting annoyed. And it gets to that point of where I'm like, his brother protects the area, and I'm like, I could fucking protect this by my fucking self. I don't need no knights to help me out. But eventually, when you have all that power and you don't need anyone else, you kind of question, why do you need connections? Why do you need people anymore when you have that power? Power can drive someone to many different ways. They can either drive someone to insanity. They are so focused on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or two, they drive themselves to being better for themselves. But I have seen people dwindle their mindset with power, become more one-sided sometimes.
Mm.
That was me a long time ago. very one-sided. Never cared about anyone. Never knew why we had a fucking medical bay. Thought it was a waste of time. Thought friendship was a waste of time. Because when you're powerful and you're built to do one thing, you do it.
Yeah.
But then when people tell me about their fucking royalty and how they've gotten fucking spoons, like silver spoons and plates that have been filled with all the things that they wanted, it becomes more of a they never truly fucking understand anything. They're just there
It's a waste.
to please. Yeah. Just a waste of time. Why do you conquer yourself? Why do you
It's
push yourself and strive yourself to be better? Can't. No. I
yeah.
rely on it.
When it comes to royalty specifically and social status, I've always found it a bit silly. But it's only good for my eyes pursuing your ambitions, right? Unfortunately, we live in a world where we're not judged by our power, our potential, our ambition. We're judged by our social status, which is usually predetermined. If I'm wrong, but Vivina's, what, a princess of the Bugkin kind? She didn't
Yeah, she is.
get herself there. She was born that way. Born to that power, born to that position, that social status. She didn't have to work for it. But it is helpful to have that power, to have that social status. Probably helped her get here, right?
Yeah. I think she wanted to be here to, I guess, train and try and connect people to her Bug King nature. I don't really truly understand her desires here. Sometimes I question why royals are here, because what's the point if you have the power? You have fucking guards that help you protect the people. You have food that gets put on your fucking table. And then I see others that haven't got that luxury strive better than a fucking royal. Just crazy.
It is. It's difficult to understand. I mean, and again, it would have been difficult for me to get here if I wasn't from where I'm from. Having that monomile name, having that wealth, it's not like royalty wealth by any means, a percentile of that, but that still, was able to afford me into getting into GMA, which gave me the opportunity to prove myself and get into Ascension Academy. It boosted my progress, but I didn't need it.
I feel that.
It's a shame
Just
that's...
came here to do one thing. Feel that. Sorry, carry on.
Oh, yeah, fine. And so many people have, like you said, all this royalty and they're wasting it. Like you said, they could be using it to help people, to protect people, do all those things that you want to do. It must feel horrible to see people squander this power, this potential, their ability they have. Someone like Vivina, a princess, if they were with Rex, the vineyard would be completely protected, right? Just because of who they are, just because of the resources they were born with. But you have to work for yours. Work to protect those you care about. Not, it hurts, doesn't it?
But, well, it's strange where Rex came from a very wealthy family. The vineyard, his business, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see his family brought elves and brought people that were, human and kind of threw him in a way that, because he mingled a lot because of his lover dying in a mission. He mingled a lot
Right.
because his friend taught him to forget about it. That was him forgetting about it. And eventually, they just thought maybe by accident he'll, have a child with a fucking elf or someone else, right?
Someone they would
And when
more
I went
traditional.
there, yeah, more traditional. They didn't want to move from different species. They wanted to be a human. So eventually, when his mother and father move, they can at least hand over the business. To be honest, when I met the family the first time after the break, I fully knew they fucking hated me. They didn't really were like, why would Rex want to have someone different or have someone that has fucking nothing? I don't have a business. I live in a wild. I identity fraud someone and get in trouble and get angry, and I don't have anything to bring. The only thing I can bring in is my power, my loyalty, my justice of making sure, everything is safe and my fucking territory is not being touched. But like, I don't have the wealth. I don't have the manpower. I don't have what they have, which is luxury, money, business, connections. The only connections I have is, well, my friends, which is here, which have things, but at the same time, more lower class, you know, I can go to hell and be like, do you want me to bring some stuff from hell up here so you can craft things? I have the connections in hell, but up here, I'm fucking useless. Like, coming up here the first time and taking a form, if I wasn't in my Hellhound pack, I would be completely fucking lost. I wouldn't know what to do. And when seeing businesses strive and seeing people happy, there's a weird feeling of, I want that, so I'm gonna fucking get it if I have to force my way to get it. That was my mindset a lot of the time when I came to the academy. I want to get one thing, that's knowledge, and get the fuck out of here. But then eventually, when your dreams change and your mindset changes, and you see all these royal fuckers having everything at their arsenal and you have to work for it, it pisses me off. It annoys me where they tell us that they are striving to be better, but deep down they're just there to do royal business because that's it. Some people get forced to be here, of course. There were some people that didn't want to be here because they didn't have anything at home. And that was the thing that I enjoyed. The people that were not come here to be a royal snob and to glitter their paths, but, have that needing to earn it, needing to work for it. That is what I like. I like people working for shit. I don't like when I see a kingdom, a person on a throne barking orders when they were born into it.
Mm-hmm.
If they fucking earned it and I saw that they earned it, then that's when I become more, you know what? You fucking earned it. I'll be respectful, but
so few
if
have.
it isn't, then you're. So it became more of a adventure.
Unfortunate. But again, I guess that's part of why I'm here, to earn it.
And you earn it. I'm glad that you at least have a path that is not always just thinking about royals.
Not at all.
Thinking about yourself, where you want to be, where you want to fucking go.
I could care
I wish I
less
had a
about
fucking
anyone else when it comes to achieving my goals, to be honest. Not in, like, it's a matter of the royals, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. If the most it'll ever matter to me is if I feel like I have something I can learn from them. Not like spiritual
Pretty
lesson
much.
wise, but more of literally, if they can teach me something I can't learn somewhere else. It's just one step further in my goals and my ambition. I have somewhere I need to be. Just all roads lead there, right? Your destiny. All roads lead to your destiny. Some roads are just faster than others. And some roads will pass by others. You'll see other people on these roads going to their destiny, and some of them just stop. Some people just stop. They start so far along on that road, they have so many things given to them to get them there. They don't move. They don't keep walking. The road ahead keeps going, but they stop. I just don't plan on stopping. I don't think you do either. As long as you don't let yourself get stopped.
I will definitely never let myself stop, but I definitely have been stopping. Not gonna say I haven't. You know, I strived so forward. I kept walking. No matter how many times I got told off or told I was useless or told I was a dog the first time that I came here by Zachary. I kept fucking moving. But eventually, every time I moved forward, I wasn't getting anywhere. I would, eventually calm down, grow my friendship, make new connections, find a lover that I never fucking knew I would actually get, to be honest. Never knew a human could see me as a very enjoyable person to be around, but that was a new beginning for me. And then eventually, the path that I strived took a weird stop, but I kept moving on, not my legs moving me forward, but, the person that I enjoyed, Rex moving me forward. I just kind of sat on his wagon and took the ride, carried on with what he wanted to do, and then eventually when he disappeared, or when he left the academy to go back to the vineyard, I have no wagon. I'm just dropped in the pathway that I've been moving forward to, and now trying to get back to my path is a bit weird. Bit like someone's been leading me to my path for a very, very long time, for a year or two. And what's gone? I have nobody to walk on the path that I was walking on previously, and I just got dumped in the middle of, a fucking wasteland of, here's your dreams. Now what do you want to do? You got what you wanted, but there's also more potential you can do. And I'm like, yeah, be a great, a great fucking crafter. Did that. Talk to people, learn your emotions. Did that. Try and teach yourself to control your anger. Try doing that, but every fucking time I walk that path, it's always red. Every single time it's red, and I can't fucking get rid of it. I want to be able to see through the red and be able to push and strive to that path, but it's just a fucking red fog that I can never go past.
Then
And when I go in there and I go in that red fog and I fucking go there, I just lose everything.
I think you're just approaching it with the wrong angle. At the wrong angle right now. Because you know what the blockade is in the road, but you just keep ramming yourself into it. You need leverage to move it. You just don't know what that is yet. You don't know what the tool is you need. But you can't just keep running into it expecting it to move. You need to have a tool. You need to find the key to unlock it, to move it, whatever analogy you want to make for it. But you can't just burst through it through sheer force all the time. Sometimes you can. But it sounds like you've tried that and it's not working. So?
Every time I've tried doing it, I keep ramming into it, of course. Because, well, my teachers want me to ram into it. They want me to fix it. They want me to fucking sort it out. And if I don't sort it out now, then, well, once, the thing kind of happened with me losing control, they were going to take my gallant squad away from me. They're going to put me back into general squad if I didn't calm myself or, make myself not go crazy. So I decided I kept ramming, and then afterwards I stopped ramming, and I looked at it and was like, this fucker isn't moving any fucking time soon. However, now I have another wall behind me. I have literally a wall of golden, just a wall of gold and a wall of red. The wall of gold is Barian trying to move me past it or trying to blockade me in because he's a paladin. And deep down, I know that they just kind of fucking assigned him because paladins can fix demons or slay them when they're being upset. So maybe a paladin can help. So that became an issue. But I kept on having more and more things that even if I tried looking at a different angle or tried doing the same thing, it would always give me the same result. I would back up into the fucking golden wall, and I knew that if I didn't try to fix it soon, I would be crushed between my red wall and the golden wall. And I both couldn't walk through it. And it was either I carved myself another fucking pathway, which I did. That's what I did. I just said, fuck that red pathway, fuck the golden pathway. I'm just gonna, carefully carve a pathway that makes no fucking sense,
So
but
you
at
can
least makes the walls
go
happy.
off the route. You can go sideways, whatever. But that's not going to get you past the wall. The wall's still going to be there. You're just going to be going sideways now, against the wall. And that'll lead you somewhere. But you need to get through that wall to achieve what you want to achieve. You can avoid getting squashed. Sure. But either you need to break the wall behind you to get some more distance, or you need to find that leverage. And if you have to break the wall behind you, then it's what you have to do. Either way.
That's why I've been talking to Nisha. That wall is starting to crack and starting to feel less like a golden wall that's thick, but more as a mist again. And Nisha, it's been a way for me to push Barry in the back a little bit. Using Nisha like a demon king, a demon kin that understands the problems and troubles we go through in our daily lives, which is, tieflings don't get trusted, or demonkin gets the brunt end of the stick, the really shitty part of our lives. But because there wasn't really a lot of demonkin here. There was me and Ryder, but we're best friends.
Pretty
We
much, yeah.
talk to each other, but I don't really go and talk to him about very deep personal things because I just don't think he gets it.
Oh, he definitely
way. He's
wouldn't.
Very...
I don't think he gets much. He's very much.
He's on his own journey at
He
the
gets
moment.
himself.
His path is, yeah, it's a fucking nightmare sometimes. But after 2 teachers disappeared, they vanished. They never came back. I was worried about Nisha disappearing because when they came from GMA and I saw a demonkin. Holy shit, I was so flabbergasted because I'm like, wow, look at all these fucking elves and humans and, a bird-like individual that I assume was splicing himself.
Not sure.
But it was mainly a lot of humans and elves. No offense.
Oh no, it was primarily a human, elf, and halfling school. We had a few others. There were a few other races too, but less so, and that's why so many of us got picked. It was pretty much picked on, we were the top of the class, right? Some more than others, of course, but top of the class is top of the class.
But then when I saw Nisha, and I knew that, she was a demonkin, well, she was a tiefling, it surprised me. And eventually, when, she came here, I felt like I could talk to her. Felt like maybe she'll never come back, because once she left, I knew that I would be stuck with Barian all by myself. No demonkin to kind of talk to, because, well, Ryder's on his own journey, and Ryder will kind of be Ryder and not really care. And I know Gavin is very connected with, Barian, but, they're both paladins. They're going to be patting each other on the back saying, well fucking done, to each other, because that's just their pride. And me, I just fall into a pit. Hopefully they pick me up or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's alright. I think that, like I said, you just have to get past it, right?
Yeah.
You have to figure out how.
I'm trying to figure out a way.
Huh.
That's why I was stuck in my head this morning when I went to go have a run with Gavin and Lars. They were training. I was thinking about it, what you said to me about my potential and my power. I need to not let people fuck me over. I just need to think a way that is safe, that is
Smart.
capable of me, smart and not just brute forcing my way, because I was going to go and turn into my beast when I was running with Gavin and Dars, because they seemed to really be motivated, and I was like, fuck it, I'll see what I can do. But then I got lost in my head. My brain started to wander into, fuck, I can't do that, because I would probably need a teacher with me if I want to ever attempt to run around the academy in that big form. Because if I run, because my brain goes into a weird mental frazzle, if I run, I will probably either 1, find the nearest person to run to, or 3, run away out of the academy and be lost in the wilderness until I calm down. And I'll be fucking like, fuck.
You should talk to Ryder about using the Vanguard basement.
That's true, yeah.
You could run in them pretty safely. Might be helpful.
It's just a fucking adventure, I swear.
It always is.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, I have fucking potential. I can see myself fucking striving and kicking ass like I used to, but now I don't know what changed. Now I'm just letting my sadness and my thoughts stop me, where I can easily just fucking do it, instead of being sad all the time.
There's no point in being sad all the time. That won't help you. I don't let myself get controlled by emotions like that. I'm sure you really don't have to. So I'm human.
I wish. I'm so fucking confused about these motions. I've never had them before, and it's a new wave. Don't get me wrong, I don't like, I am used to having anger all the time. Used to just be pissed every single day of my entire life. But now having other emotions, like happiness, sadness, grief, regret mixed into anger, it fuels my anger tenfold to a point where I can't control it.
Well, that's an important step.
And it makes me do things.
I think it's about you can't just not have emotions. I've learned that myself personally. You can't stop yourself from feeling certain ways, feeling happiness, sadness, but you can direct what you feel it about.
Yep. That's what I do with my anger. The rage that I have, the anger and the frustration drives me forward, drives me to keep going no matter what. And that's why my adrenaline kicks in. However, the problem is when I get my adrenaline, I don't feel anything. Like if I got stabbed, if I got literally impaled by a fucking tree, I wouldn't care. I would keep going. However, it's dangerous because once my adrenaline stops, either one, my body is going to, go into a panic. Two, I'm going to be bleeding and I'm going to probably pass out from blood loss. Or three, I'm not really paying attention and I literally, I die as I calm down because my heart stops, maybe. And I know that my heart gets really fast and it's definitely I need my heart to be fast and I need it to be burning because that's my core, that's my hellfire. If my heart starts burning, I'm fucked. But when I'm angry and ready, my heart just goes through the roof. It's pumping. I'm gonna keep going. I don't think about it. But that's the thing, I get concerned that if I do, once I get that power, my adrenaline's gonna kick in and I don't fucking care. If a person is gonna be right in front of me, they need to get the fuck out of my way. I can't stop myself when I am. It's like when you are literally on a train and you put coal and more coal and more coal and you have that
It just
turn.
keeps fueling.
I can't turn. It just keeps going and it's like fuck. I don't want people just don't know how to fucking be self-aware of their surroundings sometimes.
Well, what's most important is
I
that you don't get yourself hurt. First and foremost. Like you said, you don't want your heart to stop. People don't know how to watch out. That's just a nature of the battlefield. My fear domain spell is incredibly hard to use around anyone I don't want to hit with it. And so are many of my spells that I'm learning. Sure, I have to, teamwork, right? But do you plan on having a team forever, working alongside people forever, or do you plan on going on your own?
That I don't know. That I know that I have had Rex helping me, lead me to a path. However, once he disappeared, I had no fucking idea what I had fucking no idea what path I wanted to go to on that point. I knew that, well, I still have the path of going back to the vineyard. So, like having a family, settling down, learning more business culture, I guess. Exploring the fucking world because don't get me wrong, I love staring at a barrier with trees and a big massive ocean, but I want to fucking travel. I want to get around and I don't want to be using this fucking uniform as a way to travel around and save people's problems that they couldn't save themselves, but I just want to do more when I leave. But I do like people being by my side. No, don't get me wrong. I love being by myself. My mind, fucking great. I don't have to worry about what people think about me. I don't need to worry about what they want to, they hate me. I can just fucking be by myself, walk around. Don't worry about it. But then deep down, I think about my pack. I like being with people because it means that it makes me feel like when I fall, I know that I have a stepping stone to at least get myself back up to keep moving. I don't think I could do it by myself. I think I can do it with friends and with people and with family than I could do it with my own, because some people see things in a different light. They see things that I don't see, and it's good to have at least someone to
Can
point
be.
out what paths aren't good and what could be potential and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. It's just strange. There's a lot of paths that I want to go down, but it's always fucking motherfucking red fog.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's your path. You just have to go down the one that's best for you, not for those around you. And if it just so happens to be the same path, then great. But it's your path.
I want to conquer something for this year. I want to be able to control my power that I have. I want to use it.
Mhm.
I don't want to keep on being the sideline and falling back and not doing anything. Because one day, my raw power will fucking save my squad. One day, maybe, you know? If I don't use it, I can't protect my squad. And if shit hits the fan and they can't help themselves, then, well, shit, I gotta fix it.
I get it. Controlling your power is very important for everyone.
Yeah.
If you just keep trying, there's no reason to believe you won't achieve it. If you have what you say you have in you, what you seem to show that you have within. I don't personally think, if that is the case, I will see you falter. So,
Yeah.
you just have to do it. You just have to figure it out. Figure out what it is, what you need to do to conquer this.
Fucking hand. Been motherfucking hurting every time I do something, I swear.
Probably figure
That's
that
been
out.
the problem, so. Yeah. Every time I do my forceful punches with this one, it really hurts.
Are you working on
I do fine with
fixing
this
it?
one. Yes. I'm trying to learn how to flow my mana more better in this hand. Once I got it,
That'll be good.
I've been, getting used to picking things up, but the force that I'm doing my fire punches, the force that I am throwing everything outwards instead of throwing it, I don't know how to really fucking, there's like a
Alright.
scientific way of describing it, but my brain is not going to analyze that better. The forceful punches, when I do them with this hand, it's like I feel the power leaving, but I also feel the remnants of when you do a hard exercise and you don't stretch before, you have that like really, it just hurts afterwards. And I've been trying to figure out how to train my hand a bit more. So I've been teaching myself to flow my magic into my hand, to try and use my punches, try and just use my hammer, because I put my mana into my hammer too to make it really warm and hot to keep that magic going. But eventually it just kind of calms down on its own. Gets really warm. That's why I don't wear a glove, because it's literally, I can't put a glove on it. Because I don't even know if I can even block with this hand without feeling it. Because there's moments where I'm like, huh, do I feel anything in this hand? Sometimes I forget it's there. I'm like, oh, well, there's the hand. I don't know.
Sure, it's something you can figure out. Given enough time and resources, and there's more resources here than you'll be able to find many other places.
The symbols that wrap around my arm is a bit wonky. They sometimes itch every occasion, but I think it just happens sometimes. I probably should get it checked, to be honest.
No. One problem at a time. And
Yeah, seems like I got fucking all the problems. Not like I'm achieving fucking anything. What have I achieved? Absolutely fuck all.
stop doing that. Start achieving things. Don't let yourself be held back. Don't just stop.
I gotta figure out why I keep stopping. I know why I keep stopping. I'm just being a dumbass and I need to stop thinking about what I want to do. I just gotta fucking do it and I get angry at myself.
Don't stop getting angry at yourself, because that won't help.
Fuck.
Just need to do it.
Need to conquer. To keep striving.
Say that you're going to do it. Try that. Tell me that you're going to do it.
I am gonna fucking do it. Just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna do it.
You're going to
Care
conquer.
if I get angry at myself. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking conquer. Do it. I'm gonna fucking.
Good.
Before we go to Fallbrook, I want to at least work on my anger, work on the power. So if shit hits the fan, I can use that power without hurting my friends.
Good. Then do it. Then do it. You got some time left. Achieve it. It's in your grasp.
I'm gonna see if I can go talk to Nisha. I want to do things. Barian is holding me back. I can't keep relying on Barian. He's always dealing with other people. If I want to do it, I have to go to people that will give it to me, and if they don't give it to me, I fucking move on and continue doing other things. And if I can ask my squad to help me, I'll ask my squad to help me, but if my squad cannot help me, then I have to find something else to help me.
Of course.
Fuck.
Don't
Just
worry.
wish people could fucking see the process I've done, or at least tell me, oh, you did great, because normally saw how far I've gotten. But then the teachers still think I've gone 10 forwards, backwards. It's every time. It pisses me off.
It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks, whether they think you've done good or bad. I don't care if someone thought I did something wrong or right, because it doesn't matter to me. Because I'm doing what's right or wrong to me. And what I'm doing will always be right for me. And what you're doing should always be right for you. Progress is progress. It doesn't matter if anyone else sees that.
Oh. Okay. Alright. I got this. I fucking got it.
You do.
I'll do it.
Just go and do it. All right.
I'll fucking do it. Fuck. I do it. Also, before we head out, what is your path for your goal? Because I guess, blood is still on the counter. I actually made some little red birds to hide my blood inside it. So if people were to check inside your room, all they would see is very pretty glass birds with nothing inside.
Smart. What is my
But it's up
path?
to you.
It's so simple to me, but so hard to find the words to say it.
Well, my hot door is always open. Just make sure you have gloves and you're not going to burn yourself.
Of course. I'll be fine.
But if you want to travel down the vampire route, which was very interesting, I definitely thought you in mind when I was listening in, being like, this could be
Oh,
an
it's
option for
very
you.
interesting. I'll have to see if it's a intelligent option and if it comes up. But at the end of the day, I mean, I don't see why certain things can't go together. Right?
I can see that.
Not exactly limited in my
Just
options
have to
here.
test some things.
But at the end of the day.
I'm curious.
Hmm.
I'm definitely curious about mixing. It'll be very interesting.
Oh, I'm sure.
The vampire and the demon, the core, because they're okay. So I'm just gonna tell you this: the Blackguard, how they did it is that they had a couple of options. One, they bathed in the blood of the demon, the core that people call it, and some of them, tested on themselves slowly but surely, picking the personal item like their hand or something to try and turn it into something else.
Right.
I know that when Rex was talking to me about it, Rex was telling me about the Blackguard, how that there were times where, it was successful. However, there were times where the mutations would really fuck up someone. And, I did ask him if he wanted me to turn him into a demon because, well, he doesn't have the same lifespan as me. He's a human after all. I want him to live a little longer. But he decided he didn't want to take it. However, if this is what you want to do, fuck it. I'll help you out.
And I greatly appreciate that because at some point, like I said, down the line, I would pursue doing something like this anyway. To help achieve my goals, to help further down my path. To make sure my road doesn't end. Oh, well, the road won't end, I should say. To make sure I don't fall down on the road and where I can't get back up. I need to make sure I can keep walking until I actually get to the end of the road. And you ask what my path is exactly?
Well, you're very capable of walking.
There's something within me that I just feel I need to become. I've always had this feeling that I am this power within, right? This untapped potential. Sometimes literally in the form of electricity. Sometimes a little bit too much for others. But the longer I go, the more I know that being able to utilize all of that power within is what I'm here for. To let it out. To be able to let it all out. To not hold anything back. To not know that there's still something I can't release within. Control within me. I have to be strong enough to control it. To release it. To use it. All of it. Right now I'm not. Right now there are people here that are stronger than me, just innately more powerful than I will ever be in just my natural state. Victor Chips, naturally fast, strong, because they're vampires, and I'm a human. I'm weak. I don't live up to that power within me. And sure, I could be like some people here, and I could be the best human to ever live. I could be the strongest human to ever live. I could achieve that. But that's not the strongest Leneth to ever live. That would be the weakest. One of them. Because there's so much more that I can be if I just adapt. I'm not interested in being the strongest human, the strongest person. I'm interested in being the strongest me that I can be. And I can be anything. So can anyone if they actually bothered to try. That's my path.
Definitely.
To be the strongest
Wow.
that I'm meant to be. To live up to that potential within me. And to not let anything get in my way of achieving that. No matter how long it takes.
Now I will say this. If I do not provide the things that you, then I know that even if you do move forward to your path, I'll still have a good friend.
Of course. It's always good to have people you can trust.
Yep. They'll always be like that.
But a lot of people here wouldn't get it.
No. Unfortunately. Their minds are in their own head. They have their path. They're happy with who they are. Even if they're powerful. Don't get me wrong, Rex is the same. He's the best human. I always tell him, I wish you, were a bit something more sturdier. But that's up to him.
Some people are just content with being weak.
Yeah.
But as long as you know you're not one of those people, it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to let myself get stopped by some people who choose to be weak.
Fair.
But, again, some people here would hear me talking like this, and you even made references yourself to people being driven mad by power, the pursuit of it. They would take my ideals the wrong way. They wouldn't get it, right?
Well, I don't.
I know. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, thank you.
If I didn't know you would get it, this conversation would never be happening.
Understandable.
But I'm always open spaces like this, so difficult.
Yeah, I could tell your body language is very I'm not comfortable, but I'll still talk. That's why I wanted
That's fine.
to be more here.
It's hard to not be on edge when you have to put on such a facade in front of people so they don't, get the wrong idea. Does this still work? Is this still stocked?
I don't think so. I don't think it works.
Oh shit, it is.
Oh my god, it does! Holy shit! They fixed it? Nice.
Oh fuck, wait. Hold on. Oh, that's a problem.
That's a whole ass fish, and you can't get rid of it.
I see the problem with it. Well, it's
Wait, I got. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
it's fine.
Wait,
I'm glad we're
oh
stalking
my
the
God.
gallant dorm again.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
It's totally
it's gone.
disappeared.
It's in the trash can. Wee.
Oh, it's gone. Yum yum.
This calls for a glass of milk. Where the fuck is the milk?
Yeah, I really like your glasses of milk.
It's just water, but it's honestly it's just water, but better, right? Like, think about it, right? Think about it.
Okay.
Water, great. Milk, everything that water has in it, plus calcium, which makes your bones stronger. I think, honestly, if I stopped being human, I would probably stop drinking milk. I'm not gonna lie.
You won't be able to drink milk because I don't know, the new you could.
It's possible that the new me would be unable to drink milk, yes.
I'd be like, wow, milk. Oh, well, there goes. Yeah. I should probably make you some different flavored milk.
Different flavored milk. I wonder if blood milk's a thing.
Strawberry and can't really do chocolate because I will die. But
Are you?
The most saddest part. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the most saddest part is that I have the power, I have the strength, but if I ingest any chocolate, I'm fucked.
That's so stupid. That's like
my body can't.
Such a pathetic
my body
weakness.
Can't help my body. It's like, wow, chocolate. Someone told me if I made a chocolate sword, would you die? And I'm like, what do you mean by that? It would melt. However, if you got it in my mouth, in my system, then yes, maybe. Same with Zachary. He can't take chocolate either. I just have to throw up. Yeah, our stomachs go. You still are a dog species. So, here you go.
That's incredibly dumb. I'm sure there's a solution to that you can find.
Yeah.
Not
Probably. Maybe I just eat chocolate and make a resistance for myself and see how many times I throw up.
What? Kind of what, like with demon blood? Like the exact same scenario, but with chocolate? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh boy. All right.
You drink, you know, if you consume the in quotation marks the luxury and I drink the chocolate, we can both suffer together. Yay!
Right. Great.
Figure that out.
You'll be vomiting and sweating from chocolate, and I'll be vomiting and vomiting up blood, most likely.
Yourself. Probably not.
Oh man, my insides get torn apart.
Probably shouldn't drink it.
Yeah.
I want to, like, you know, put it on your body. Would probably be a better idea.
I'll have to see.
Because I physically would have to figure out, like, maybe make you a face mask or something.
Could you?
Face mask of demon.
Maybe work on. Oh God. I mean, I'm already prepared to illusion away any physical changes. Don't worry. I've been practicing self-illusions for a while. Just, you know, small ones on myself, so I'm not too worried about that. But
not gonna lie,
maybe...
I can see you with like a really cool horn.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
Yeah.
I imagine it probably would be. Yeah, maybe. That would be cool.
We're sympathizing. We're really sympathizing. However, it's random. You never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates for me.
Right.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I wouldn't turn out like those,
time,
I wouldn't turn into like a fish person, right? Like those weird fish demons that were at the island.
No. I don't think so. Because, like, my blood is, like, fully demon. It's not half, so it'll be more potent.
Oh, perfect. More potent.
If it was half, then you wouldn't. Yeah, more potent. Potency. Woo. Huh.
All right. I mean... Yeah, if you can think of any ways for me to approach this without accidentally killing myself. Like, the usage of it, I suppose, is what I mean if I do go through with it.
I can do that. I can look at some books. I think
Yeah, I
hopefully
think
there's
you would know more about
Blackguard
it than me.
books still around. Kind of like semi-no.
Hmm.
I got told by Rex because, you know, Rex despised the Blackguard so much and told me how they did things to demons. I kind of got a little gist of it.
Right. Hmm. Yeah, never interacted with them, never really heard too much about them before coming here, so...
Oh, fucking awful. They control demons. Well, they have like a mindset of
Mhm.
demons. They also take imps, rip their wings off, and then make them into their minions.
Right. That is
And then
something.
they have they bathe in pools of demon blood to make themselves mutate to have better attributes and stuff like that. However, there's some occasions where, you know, the mutations get so bad or they slowly die because of how bad it is. So that's why we want to take it nice and slow and not rushing, because if you rush into it, the last thing I want to do is come to your room and find you dead on the floor and me being like,
Yeah, that would...
hopefully they
I
don't do
mean,
an
yeah.
autopsy because I would be fucked.
Well, I mean, like I
Oh,
said,
they didn't have demon decor in their system.
I'll be
Strange.
safe. I just would, you know, we're going to... Fallbrook really would be the perfect place for a lot of this. Anything can happen in Fallbrook. It could be blamed on anyone.
Yep,
Whatever
anything can
happens.
happen.
Interesting. Alright, well, something to think about.
It's the only thing I can think of. The only thing I can think of is doing this. You know, oh God, I'm bleeding, and I just hug you, and then you kind of like help me out, and then oh no, how unfortunate, and
Oh
that's
no.
the mutation part of it. Oh no, Leneth, you're not broken. You're actually doing well.
I suppose there's another thing. I'll have to... If this does work, I'll have to, of course, make it seem like it didn't. Right? Which is stupid.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I mean,
That is
I've
very
been,
stupid.
you know...
Yeah, I'm okay. I know that this is really weird, but I'm very curious. How did you get this cool scar, and where can I get one?
You don't want one.
I love scars. Oh, does it burn? Does it have an uncomfortable feeling?
Not really. It's... At the end of the day, it is just a scar. But it still hurts in some ways. It's...
Still a cool ass scar, you know?
Maybe. It is... It's a part of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I've thought about, you know, illusioning it away, but that would hide what it means to me.
I don't think hiding it. Yeah, I feel like you should just keep it because hellhounds see the hellhounds see scars as a trophy, as a way that they have conquered shit. So you should keep it. I think it's cool. I think you should wear it with pride and be like, you know what? I have a scar. Fuck you, all of you. I've conquered something. And yeah, scars may come from unwanted things, but at least you can be like, I live to tell the tale, and this is who I am. And I'm gonna get fucking stronger, and I'm gonna get more scars because I'm proud. Because I'm alive and they're not.
It's definitely part of what drives me forward.
Fuck yeah.
The scar
Well,
is...
probably should,
Yeah. It's just what... That inner power that I feel. It all comes from this. What this represents is... It's proof that it's within me. Right? That power. That potential. To have this glowing mark across my body, across my face. It proves that I have that within me. And I just need to learn to how to let it out properly. But we can keep going.
For that. You don't feel that very much. I'm assuming everyone kind of is scattered, to be honest.
We can go take a look. You should probably, we can look around for people, but I assume you still want to go find Professor Nisha, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if Nisha wants to talk to me. She's probably either one already gone to bed or two is kind of wandering around. I don't really know where everyone is at the moment.
Right.
There are a couple of people. Do I see a couple of people?
Ah, a couple of people ahead.
Am I blind?
I see them. Looks like Vivina and someone else. Might be Dawes. It's Dawes. Yep. Vivina and Dawes, those two have been hanging out a lot lately. You can see it.
Hopefully Doris and
Big
Vivina
smart
are having a good time.
lady, big slow brute. I can see the opposites.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's see who's still around.
So if I tell you to do something, just take my word for it, okay?
Good evening.
Yeah.
Ah, silly at times. But end of the day, you are you.
They're having the same talk? That's crazy. I know it's not the same talk, but that's really funny to just walk out and hear them having the same exact conversation.
Yeah, no, I get you. Like that's why I have mine wild, but not like.
Not like day one.
What are we talking about?
No.
Hair?
Day
No.
one was very big.
Oh,
I
right.
was peacocking. And
Yeah. I think
an embarrassing moment.
I'm gonna get a haircut before we leave for Fallbrook.
Ah.
I want to have something more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, whichever.
You're gonna get a haircut?
I think I'm gonna get a haircut.
So that so it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah, I'd rather be,
short.
Oh,
No,
it has
the
it's
top
tied up in
part's
the
short.
back.
He has a bun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm probably gonna cut it before we go to Fallbrook.
Do you not like your hair long?
No, it's just that I want to. I feel like I want something that better represents me going into, actual combat. Something more manageable as well.
fair.
I don't really want to spend time taking care of my hair.
That's fair. That's why
we
I
might
cut
not
it.
have much time.
Yeah. So.
I know how you can move around with all that. Well, to be fair, it's part of you, so I guess
can
you could
cheat.
just.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I can cheat. God, I wish.
This is true.
No, literally, I can
I
cut it
cheat.
off, eat it, and then regrow it.
That's crazy. That's.
And then
Yes,
whatever
that is something
tangles
she
I
can
had
do.
are gone.
Actually, for
This
Vina,
is just
I
simpler.
have a proposition for you. Right?
Oh, no.
I can't eat
yes?
chocolate. I can't
Oh,
eat
boy.
chocolate, and I'm sad because I want to try chocolate without throwing up. Could you? This is a weird thing, but if you can, if you can cut off and grow back, could you give me your stomach so then I can that would
What?
be weird. Actually, let's not.
Oh, I can't do that
It's
for a
not.
stomach.
It's not
I can do that
so
for
it's not the
limbs.
stomach that's the reason. So even if. Wait, are you just saying digestion? Because it would be the whole system.
There's got to be some way of
I literally have to fix myself.
so they can eat chocolate.
Wouldn't
I
you
mean,
be able?
in theory, you could. Could you make something
think it
taste
would
like
be-
chocolate that isn't chocolate?
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
Like fake chocolate?
Prestidigitation can do that, or you
Yeah,
can just
something
make the
fake.
chemical flavor of it and then just put it in there without it being.
Like, could you
actual
make like
chocolate.
I'm
alk
good with
like
flavor.
yeah
I've never been good with flavor,
Hmm.
but
chocolate potion?
maybe a chocolate potion.
What if you got a
chocolate drink?
Chocolate potion.
chocolate potion?
Chocolate drink.
Chocolate drink.
Chocolate rain.
Maybe don't do that one.
It's a lot.
Like, what if you got a potion that
Here's
just
the
made
important
everything
question, right?
taste
So
like
I'm thinking
chocolate?
about
Chocolate,
It wouldn't be a
milk
chocolate drink. It would be a
dark
chocolate flavored drink.
I think any chocolate. I
Is the
can-
specification really necessary? I don't think
comprehend
people will get
very well.
confused.
Okay.
Surely not.
Okay.
No, well, because chocolate flavored
So,
and it's just chocolate drink. It's different.
We
for
can
her.
get the texture of mousse, and you can make mousse without chocolate. Then we just have to flavor it
Mm.
because
different
it's
flavors,
a little
though.
bit easier.
Let's see.
How would you make a chocolate tasting thing that without mixing chocolate?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There it is.
This it's just science. You just need to figure out the right
Oh my
compounds.
gosh!
Huh.
Wait, hold on.
Eureka?
Reese was just
Had a
talking.
fucking
Hold
light
on.
bulb.
Okay, Reese was just
A what?
talking about how she doesn't know what things taste like how to describe what they taste like, because she doesn't taste them. But if she can separate them into bits, we might be able to do something like this.
Oh my god.
This might actually work.
We're exploiting Reese. Reese, I need your assistance. I need you like.
We need to chemically analyze. That's okay. Well,
Maybe-
you know what? We're gonna.
Oh, that could be
maybe.
interesting.
Yes.
I was another alternative option.
Rize break it down.
We
and
break it down.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, that wasn't weird, in my opinion.
Okay, just make sure. 'Cause, like me being like, "Can I have your
There's like a
stomach?" Like actually
saltiness, but
physically
there's
makes people
sweet.
uncomfortable for some reason.
I mean,
It is a
any other
weird
species,
request,
perhaps,
yeah.
But I'm used to it being taken out of my body for one reason or another. But I can't regrow it. That's the only downside. I can regrow an arm.
Fuck.
But not that.
Can you
The internal
reattach it?
body parts are.
I can't. Other healing
Are you
magics
just saying
could.
loan her? Just hey, loan my stomach for a minute.
What if you just had someone? Do we know anyone that can give other people memories?
I can remove arms.
No.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I'm talking about
There was a-
surgery.
That just
I've had
sounds
my
like something
stomach
someone
taken
here
out.
might have, but I genuinely have no idea.
That sounds like
and then
a
someone
class or
else
something we
could
did.
put
Do
it
we have
in.
a?
Okay, right.
Do,
You have
do we
like a
class that
way of
swap memories and somehow.
sharing memories.
I forget. It sounds familiar. Not exactly.
Trance?
But a trance.
I was gonna say, what if we could just give Misty the memory of eating chocolate from someone else? And the
I don't know. I think that'd be cheating. I'd be like, well,
This
not
whole
eating
thing
it.
is
Well,
cheating,
you
Misty.
Experience it. Yeah, we're specifically trying to cheat and hack.
We're talking about specifically creating something that tastes like chocolate but isn't chocolate. This is cheating, Misty.
Everything is getting around to actually eating chocolate.
Then
But also, if we ever actually do figure this out, we could be rich.
Yeah, because like dear
We
diary,
could
I
make
am
a
now rich with the
partnership
idea
with
of
the juice company.
Do you want me to help you or not?
Chocolate and juice.
Yes, please. Thank you, Anna.
Okay. I'll look into it. It is interesting, actually, to me. Maybe then I can learn more about flavors and I can learn better cooking.
That, and then also I can like go up to I can go up to Zach and be like,
Or-
hey, Zachary, look, now
I can make horrible food and just make it flavor it with the flavor.
holy shit, yeah, you could. God,
You have to have a stronger
would be
good
so
flavor
great.
to mask the bad flavor, but it really depends.
Exactly.
So,
Just have to make a super strong taste. Yeah.
technically speaking,
Flavor.
that's all the cooking actually is, because you take things that taste bad and then you add other things to make them taste good.
Perfect. That's actually brilliant. I can do that. That's something I might
Why
be
am
able
I
to
getting
do.
a feeling
This
we're
might
gonna
have
get more
solved-
pie creatures again?
We are not. I am not using that kitchen
Alright.
anymore. Okay? Hello.
What?
Hi.
You're whole again. You have reclaimed your
Oh.
prior self.
Yes, I am a full orc again. I am no longer an orcling or a half orc.
I'm lost with the context.
Reason.
He was shrunk by the
Yeah, he
bears.
was short.
I
Like belt high.
The gods made a big pigeon with with the magic circle outside the arena. I caught the pigeon and brought it to them and brought it back, and then they accidentally shrunk me. And then I kind of just got curious about being small, so I kind of just stayed, and then the magic eventually wore off.
She's been having some
Oh, nice.
bad dreams.
I was the same size as Dita.
On some things.
Oh, wow, that's oh my
Yeah,
god.
very
that's a
small.
picture.
Yeah. Very small.
Yeah, very small.
The fuck?
The way you're repeating it, it makes it sound like you're being derogatory, but I don't know.
What? You have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like I was about this small.
I can imagine it. Yeah.
No.
I think that I think all that chocolate talk is making me hallucinate for some reason. Huh?
I just have a good memory of the whole situation. You know.
Hannah was standing right there, right?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I was trying to find. Have you seen Nisha? She hasn't been looking around for me for half an hour, has she? Because I was stalking.
I have no idea if she's even awake.
Yeah, she was talking
Kevin!
with someone before.
Let's see if Gavin is. Gavin!
Hello.
Have you seen Nisha? Has she been like looking around for me?
They're
at any
probably
point?
fishing still.
Oh,
Fishing?
they're
Yeah,
fishing?
they
Oh,
went
well, I know.
fishing.
Yeah, they were on the beach.
Oh, that's
3
nice.
of the professors were.
Oh, let's go find them.
Hopefully they're still there.
Also,
I'll join you for now, and I'll probably once you get there, I'll probably either go wander off or maybe get some rest.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh.
Still fishing.
Still fishing. I don't see
they are
them. Oh, do you see them? Oh, you're right. They're right there. There they are.
It's like very foggy.
Just a little bit ahead, but it's fine. They're up there.
I don't know if they're. Are they. Okay. Fine. Oh, yeah. Alright. Give me a sec. I'm gonna do something.
Mm-hmm.
Are you catching a good one? Sorry.
Did you see them, Miko?
I'm not saying anything. Oh, there she. Oh,
Wait,
go get her.
wait,
You should
wait,
go get her.
wait,
Go get her.
no,
Go get her.
wait. I have a really good thing. All right, grab your fishing rod and like you gotta get a good catch,
Oh my
right?
god.
Don't, because I'm injured and I don't want to actually. Ow, ow.
And
it's
you'll
actually hurting me.
say,
Ow.
Why are you swimming?
It's actually hurting.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing, Professor?
Quick, hook
Wow,
your
what a
hook
good
on,
catch
like,
of the day.
on your outfit and just say, "What a
Shut
catch!"
up.
and you're in.
I thought I already was in.
My face
You could take my
hurts,
fire
my arm
privileges
hurts.
away.
Whether in, I don't know.
I will pick up.
Oh, there's
one
something wrong with it, yeah.
fucking fisherman's rod and I will beat you.
At the wrong angle, there's something weird. The water shader.
Fuck! That's how you fish.
God. All right.
I beat fish.
I'm sure you
That's how
do.
beat fish. Just
All
like
right.
hitting them with a fishing rod. I'm sure you do.
No, I
Knock
thought
it
of
over the head
something
with
while I was
Have a good one.
a fucking fishing rod. Good night.
What a time. See, one thing is like, Leneth is still trying really hard to be he's still not fully being 100% honest with Misty. Despite how much he wants to be, or is, getting there. But he knows that he can't, he can't say like, I would leave you for dead. Yeah, that sort of shit. He's trying to come across as nicer still.
Hey, Leneth.
How's your 2 nights going?
Getting
Be
to
a little
know
bit
Cortez
happier.
a little bit.
Hmm.
My sister's on her boats.
Oh, they're leaving? Alright. Yeah, I knew they were leaving tonight. I just wasn't sure when.
Hmm.
Alright. Well, it was a pleasure meeting her. I'm sure you'll see her again soon.
I'm sure. We're heading to my backyard almost. Could always use a liaison to pop up here and there.
True. Nice to have backup.
We have to train, by the way, at some point. Same thing that you were doing with Hannah.
Sure, yeah. I'm sure we'll have fun time. Alright. Let's see.
Oh, hey, Doris. Why are you just sitting here by yourself? I don't know. Just kind of sitting here.
Where did Vivina go?
She's talking with Gavin right now about something.
Did Hannah also disappear somewhere? She wanted to talk.
Hannah just went across the bridge as you guys were walking by.
Shit.
Yeah, you
I
literally
guess I
just
won't drink yet.
missed her a minute ago.
Oh.
Oh wow,
Alright.
apparently that was important. I didn't know you...
Boy. Apparently. Huh.
I don't know where she went though. Hope your night's going well. Besides all the shrinkage.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun.
That's good.
Yeah, besides. Apparently Vevs can...
Good evening.
Apparently Vevs can just do that too.
Oh right, yeah, she's a shapeshifter, I believe. She can change her form at will. There they come.
Speak of the devil.
Here they come.
There it is. Of course, like ships passing in the night. Rider comes over, rider leaves. Vev comes.
The winds of Ascension Academy. Blowing by.
Yep. As it is. You having a good night?
I'm having a pretty nice night. Yeah. It's been nice. I'm a bit tired now. Did some training earlier.
Ah, fair. I did a bit of training earlier too, actually.
Yeah. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do, but I got enough in, and I'll probably get some rest in a minute here.
Yeah. I got to talk politics.
Ooh, fun. I'm sure that's a fun subject for you.
Well, technically it's politics, but it's, yeah, stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rules of engagement. That's what we were told, sorry.
Yeah. And how are you, Lieutenant?
It's been a busy day running back and forth, making reports to this person, that person, another person. A lot of it's because you guys were going on a bunch of excursions, and then I'd have to get a report so that I could tell my guards, hey, don't do this, don't do that, yada yada. But other than that...
Oh. You're talking about when Ignis went out to do their thing. They went on their excursion.
Then another excursion right after that.
There was another one?
Yeah, just a small group of people and one guard. Flora, Coretta, and Stark. I believe they went to check on the wildlife in the area, which
Interesting.
seems to be all good.
Huh. Interesting.
Because that whole thing that happened, that, you know... Yeah, that stuff was crazy, and I was... Most that day, I was thinking, where's the scouts? Are they okay? You know? But they came back, and they spotted some things, and another scout party went over and checked it out. There was
wait, you just referring to the manacle.
No.
No?
No, that big explosion, and left, like, a bunch of ash over there.
We've only heard a little bit about that, maybe, in passing word.
We don't know too much about it. We're still investigating.
There was an arson explosion out there.
Yeah, something.
What the...
We heard that Chips was there,
I
right?
don't know the cause or any of that. Maybe the
Interesting.
teachers will find something. They took
Yeah,
samples.
I'm sure they'll find something.
Silly little guys.
Either way, there was a.
Pretty sure we heard that Chips was surrounded by ash in the forest, right?
One of those drakes. You remember those drakes? Ones on top.
Right. No, I've directly interacted with them. Like, I was pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, one of them is dead.
Dead.
Hi.
What killed it? What could have killed it? Those things were massive. Maybe they killed each other.
I don't have the specifics.
An explosion that happened out
They seemed
There
close.
seemed to be one male and one female.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Right.
They were mates.
It's not really
I think.
not really that big of a deal.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, there was a bunch of dead stuff, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, yeah, one of those drakes is dead. I don't really know the cause, but that's what I've heard from the scouts.
Fires do that.
Fires?
I guess it's possible. Yeah.
Fires make
If there was a
ash,
fire,
kill
then
things,
right.
sends things away.
Sure, that makes sense to me.
My imagination, Cortez, because she was standing right here.
What's the word?
And I was like, let's have a
Speculation
talk. I
was
turn
on, like,
around and then turn back around.
Maybe
she
one of the
wasn't there anymore.
mountains popped off a quick eruption. And
Oh yeah, that would make sense
Maybe.
too.
No.
But
Especially if it moved fast enough, it could like
there was
ignite.
a mana distortion, and I didn't know what the fuck to make of it. So I'm just glad that all the scouts made it back safe and nobody was injured. Well, that nobody died.
Sometimes it's just the little things.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes it's
Coach.
the most we can ask for. What?
What was you and Ryder looking at for Anna for?
Hannah had something to get from me, apparently.
And where's Ryder now?
He said he was going to take a walk around. It was mostly me. Ryder was just accompanying me. He helped me
Fair.
walk Rosa down to the docks.
I asked because he was asking where you went when you were talking with Gavin.
Been good.
What about me?
Listen, though.
When you was talking with Avina, Ryder came over asking where Vebs was.
That's funny.
Yep. Like two ships passing in the night. Cause as soon as you twos was coming over here, you was finished, he ran off to find Anna with Quartz.
Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, Quartz.
Oh. Okay. That's
Yeah,
nice.
Quartz.
I just call him Hot Shot. He has those fucking fiery bullets.
I'm just gonna call him.
And he also fancies himself one.
He also attempts to put bullets into people sometimes.
Sometimes. Oh, hey, look, it's the end of the hour.
Hey,
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back.
Heard you were looking for me.
Oh, well, I just wanted to
Why are you?
to see what you were up to.
Speak, man. Speak.
I'm just chilling.
Wandering around.
How could you stare at my sister's cleavage yet you're stumbling with words on Vivina?
Hey, I wasn't staring at your sister's cleavage.
Clearly, I am high class.
Wow.
That's right.
I mean,
Ryder.
Are you
Yeah?
telling him his
your
sister
Asian
isn't?
princess.
Ryder, you
Vivina
want some?
Aquila.
Did you really just say that about Cortez's sister?
Ryder.
No, I didn't.
Holy shit, why turn
Look,
out this
I
way?
wasn't eyeing your damn sister.
I wasn't
Calm
serious.
down, will ya?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's fine, because I was.
She what? You have a problem with
Choose
her?
your next words carefully.
I did a little bit, to be honest.
Wait, which one of us?
Well, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I
I
have
also-
a lot more class than that.
Yes!
I would never stoop to such levels.
That's okay because I did.
I also had a bunch of fun, pulling some jokes
enough.
as if I was
Fair
hitting on his sister.
That's the
making
right
sure
answer.
that he
Now I
saw
won't bully you about
that.
Look, I can let it happen, but I'm gonna complain about it the entire time.
Oh, you can complain about it, but it does make you look really, really
Professor.
pathetic.
Here they come.
How was the fishing?
That's what Misty was.
You get a little
Yeah, she wasn't there earlier.
I got a sardine.
Misty, I have something for you.
Oh,
Misty, I have something for you.
Dead because of him.
A bass.
Catching a sardine in the ocean is actually really impressive! Congrats!
It's probably dead. He fucking slammed the rainbow fish into the goddamn bucket and
Ooh.
probably killed the sardine.
Well, it's probably still digesting, so you might get like a turducken equivalent for fish.
You're going to get it cooked anyways. Misty, come here.
Yes, 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 yes.
Saw.
Here.
No, I can't even think about how that would work.
You scare me.
My sister left you a note.
Why do I scare you?
The hat. That's why.
What's up?
I'm going to get you that hat. You're going to have that.
I was wondering why you were staring.
I don't want to accidentally.
Fish
I was afraid after
Oh my god, it is pink-haired girls. This motherfucker, it's always pink-haired
I
girls.
don't remember what was written in it, but she might be nearby to help out.
You know,
You know,
if you scared Anisha, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You are strong, you are beautiful, you are kind.
Trust me.
Don't worry about it. I just, I
Nisha
was
has
just
tackled
thinking
me.
how nice the stars are.
Dragging me.
I worry about myself sometimes.
I care about you after all.
I like this.
I have almost a broken spine. to
She
prove
doesn't
it.
make friends.
anywhere.
I'm glad she
I can't do this.
What do you
Too much.
You taught him
It's
a
too
little
much.
magic for
Allow me
this.
to be her friend.
What happened? What I missed?
Yes.
Grabbing her ever
She
shine.
just
What do you
made
do?
odds appear.
How?
Even though you did say that you
Aw,
wouldn't
that's good,
mind
that's good,
holding
that's
her
good.
while running.
You taught him illusion magic
Good night,
for
Ben.
this.
Good night. He's doing more. Just run back, fucking be like, by the way, fucking knock out the Theodome and then run away. Comedic exit is the best exit. I was thinking, like, man, I could go back and continue to be a part of it. No, it's way funnier if I leave. Plus, there's only like 20 minutes left in session anyway. Dude, I don't know if you guys caught it. I accidentally hit the button earlier in the middle of the fucking eating area, and I immediately turned it back off. Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me. It was when I was walking up to fucking, yeah, I was like, fucking, dude, I gotta have like a safety on this motherfucking thing. That's why I put it in a separate menu, but I meant to hit experience, but then I accidentally double tap magic too. The worst scenario.
Oh, hold on. I got DM feed on. 1 second. There we go. Alright.
So pretty.
What a time. Good session. I'm gonna do what I can to message, to see if I have time to message and talk to some of the DMs for Ascension before next session, if I can get a conversation in. And yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put the I'll probably give him the new hair within the next like 3 sessions. I assume, based on context clues in character and nothing else, I assume that we will be leaving for Fallbrook within the next like 4 sessions. That's based purely on the context clues. Yeah. Well, the main thing I'll be messaging them is seeing if they even approve me doing a plotline like that. If they don't, then, you know, for whatever reason, if they don't, it's a possibility. I will see if I can have something DM'd in to make it a logical reason for why Leneth wouldn't, right? Whether I think it going horribly wrong would be the best out. Getting some debilitating issue from it, you know? That would probably be my first thought process on how to get an out. But if they approve, you know, first and foremost the Demon Blood, right? See where that can go. And then if I am allowed to pursue the vampire thing, which is, I'll just be honest, it's not likely that they would allow that. Vampires are a very touchy subject, I believe, in AA. Just, it makes sense. They're very, not touchy, but touchy is the wrong word. They're a very sensitive and reserved topic, especially for player characters. So I'm not expecting to even get that one, but I am interested in pursuing it through natural RP and character, because it's just what makes the most sense for Leneth. It's all he wants. And if they don't approve it, I will ask if it would be, you know, very cool. And what I'll probably ask for then is if there can be a way for Leneth to try and get it and have it go horribly wrong, or get something similar to it that isn't quite the same. Because he's not interested in a lot of it. He's just interested in the increased, like, a power. He's interested in just the lifespan and the power, right? He actually is a little bit concerned about the lack of healing that it would give him. The fact that he wouldn't be able to heal anymore is something that he is a bit concerned about. He just wants the upgrades. Yeah, he doesn't want the downgrades. He thinks that the trade-off is, in Leneth's eyes, is definitely worth it to become a vampire. Sure, yes, you lose the ability to be healed, like through like divine and holy healing. That's a big fucking downgrade. And especially if he's gonna hide it, like he's going to hide it if he gets it. He's gonna hide it from every single person here if he can. To the best of his ability, at least. Meaning he will have to never get healed by anyone, and will have to lie about all of his injuries 100% of the time. But because it's happening, this is something that's happening for natural RP, if they don't allow it, like, in any way, I understand. But I will definitely, if that is the case, I will want to pursue a plot around it, not getting it, but getting either something similar, or just because it makes sense in character, right, to go for something similar, or to have it go horribly wrong, right? I think it going wrong is the alternative. So this could very well be very good or very bad. Fucking drink strawberry milk. It's just milk mixed with blood. That's crazy. Waiting for people to respawn. Oh my fucking god, you can't say that. There's no way that was not you could not have typoed that bad. You typoed so bad. And it's totally possible because both those letters are right next to the correct ones, but Jesus Christ. I like the demon route too, but it is It's interesting. I assume demons can still be divine healed. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, what's going on?
Was that you or was that someone else?
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Fucking sitting here waiting for people to fucking respawn. It'd be interesting. I mean, it all depends on what we want to do, right? I have my thoughts. Leonda, yeah. A bit of that. Honestly, okay, here's my current thought process and what I might approach if they let me do it. I kind of like Leneth just trying. Chimera is kind of the idea that sort of came into my head the last 2 sessions when I was thinking about this more, especially in today's session. The idea of Leneth just doing a bunch of shit that doesn't really work together to make himself stronger and becoming this sort of chimera of like these different power-ups, I think is very interesting. It's a very interesting idea that I might approach. But we'll see. We'll see if, in character for natural RP, if that's the route that happens, right? This entire thing's been very natural RP oriented. Like, if he got some vampire related thing, if he got some fucking demon blood, like, coursing through his veins. I don't really know what else there is. I don't think he wants to touch the darkness in any way, right? He knows that thing is inherently evil. He's not stupid. The power is enticing, but he also knows that people essentially give up their free will to have it, right? And he doesn't. He has no interest in doing that. No, Ben 10-ash, I don't think he would be able to train. I think, again, Chimera, not fucking have them on a fucking wheel. Demon leg, vamp eyes. Maybe. Fucking Ken 10, right? The fucking where he has like a bunch of different parts of them. That's more like it. I don't think so. I haven't seen any inclination of vampires not having free will. Thralls don't have free will. Kevin 11, yeah. Fucking, the vampire, you'd be losing free will, yeah. I don't think he'd be losing free will becoming a vampire if in this theoretical scenario, right? Because obviously Chips and Victor still have the free will, and Leonda still had free will. Now you do get a sire, right? Which might be able to, I think Len 10. Fucking Len 10. Jesus Christ. That would be a really good nickname for him, like out of character, if he did this. the way I could imagine it working right now in my head, right, is I can see Leneth making a deal with some strong vampire, right? If he does have to give up something, right, I think Leneth would just be like, listen, I'm a student at a school with deep secrets about a primordial entity. If you turn me, I will be on the inside if you ever need anything from this school. Once, of course, I'm done there.
Those words that I'm on my list of words that really
No.
Yeah.
She's in
You know what
it
another
deep,
one
and it
is?
has to do with the stuff that was
fair.
there on that table when she came in there. Because that scroll was a letter that she's tried writing like dozens
Man.
of times and keeps throwing out because
I'm gonna have a
it
piece of
doesn't
the rock
feel right. And
Tiny
then of course
bean.
there's that wand
One time.
that she
saw the
quickly
wand.
realizes.
What time?
and
What a
shoved it
time.
conversation.
in the
Good
desk.
conversation. Very good conversation.
She
We're approaching
never
dangerous
ends up leaving
territory.
that room because I mean, I'll
We
just
really
tell you
are.
out of
But it's fine.
Everything will be fine.
She
Our
sat there
territory.
looking for a bit.
Everything will be fine. No
Yes.
mistakes will be made.
Everything will be
Leneth will not
fine.
be dead on his floor to be found by
Beat
Misty in the
herself up
morning.
about that she couldn't send it out and like say how
Hey,
she
hey,
actually
Liz, how you
felt
doing?
about things.
Aw.
Proceeds
Just fucking
to
Family Guy death
But
pose
she
on the
will
ground.
definitely kind of
Blood
like,
on his mouth.
yeah, she's like making some really nice, kind of like pretty ruby birds for you, just to
Uh-huh.
paint.
Yeah.
And then she'll kind of like eventually like start
is
bleeding in it.
just there like
Yay!
It'll be fine.
Feels like a cult, but yay!
Yeah, a little bit of cult goes a long way. I definitely gotta make time to message DM sometime, hopefully within the next few days.
Yes.
Very important before
Probably
this
the
can
answer.
anything can happen.
Yeah, she's not gonna force her way
Yeah, I
in.
was gonna say if she came in. Yeah, but
we're gonna be careful.
But it's
That's kind of what we're
gonna
going. Trying little steps. It'll be great.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Like, what
safe.
is
We're gonna
it?
be careful, as safe as we can be doing this. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't.
Look, you made her sad, or that's what she saw.
No.
Anyway.
Well, not honestly.
Entirely, but yeah, that wasn't his fault. Nice to
You
meet
made me
you.
accidentally emotions.
Hey, let me message you about the stuff.
Gave them some chill day to take home.
Hello, Spellboy. Welcome.
Hello.
What a day.
I am really happy. I am really happy because at the end of the day, before, like an hour before I went fishing, I put a giant apple in Nisha's office.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah,
I,
it got out.
I legitimately just put it there, and I made sure they went to the fucking office of hers before we ended session. So they went then, and I left. I just immediately booked it.
So you think so that was still there? Oh shit!
Yep.
They would have found it.
See if that apple
Absolutely pranked.
The last thing I saw about the apple was a guard called Omen had it and was running away from Nisha because Nisha was upset by it, you know, making the joke. And then they went through the portal and just gave it to me, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? And they were like, you know what? Let's put it in the med bay. So
Fun.
we snuck in, put it in the med bay.
An apple a day keeps the doctors away.
I'm looking forward to Oracle and Fire just to respawn, and they're gonna fucking chase me.
That was so funny.
So many fucking apples.
Dude, I've already been tackled.
That is her current worst.
Fucking Oracle tackled me, bro. What the hell?
I think I saw, yeah, when they were chasing you out of the building.
Yeah.
I forgive you.
Oh, that was great.
And I'm not just saying I forgive
It was
you.
peak.
It's because he said after it's all happened. So I forgive you because I've watched you work hard to try and be a better person every day.
How was your session? Have fun?
It was fun. It was a good time. Had a long conversation with Misty. Misty knows not everything. Misty knows more than anyone else about Leneth now for reasons.
So
it's fine.
Like, you know, I forgive you.
Because Leneth knows that she can be trusted with information, and it's nice. Admittedly, it is nice. He knows it's nice to be able to talk to someone, because he doesn't talk to anyone here for reasons. But now he has someone that he's like, I can comfortably talk to this person as myself and not worry about it. And by doing that, I also get benefits, potentially. By just talking to you, yeah, I get potential, you know, trust, and trust builds,
reputation.
Reputation, and it builds an ally. And some might call that friendship. Leneth would call it,
I remember because this is the character I have.
a
The water stuff on it.
productive relationship, a useful ally. You probably wouldn't call it a friendship, but
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Want to do the thing next time?
I'm
with
fucking
variants
exhausted.
around?
Yeah, sure,
we gotta
can yell at Varian. You're like,
yeah.
hey, emo.
Oh, and the thing I was saying at the start was like I was saying at the start, I don't have a model for it if like it was gonna happen.
I have it. Don't worry.
Okay, because I was like, how is that gonna work if you're gonna do it to me?
I gotcha. I gotcha. Don't worry.
Because I didn't know if it'd be a case of like, now I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
And
I'd have a way to give it to you in RP. Don't worry. I'd have a way to do it.
I was like,
It's like,
I'm gonna
ooh,
have to pull
imagine yourself as this or whatever.
I think
You're
if
gonna make your own illusion, and then
yeah,
you make
yeah,
him do
cast it on yourself first is the smartest in character way of doing it. Yeah, I only thought about that like that now, but fucking yeah, I was like in the moment, I was like, how the fuck is this gonna work? I thought I was just gonna see it pop up behind you where nobody's looking and like someone else in it, like pointing at themselves like this.
It's funny. No, all of it. Because my character just like let out of his own trauma to two other professors, and now you're gonna get over your trauma.
Excuse me.
It's gonna be
I don't know
great.
if she'll
Sorry.
get over. No, it's not gonna get over. She's not gonna get over in
Not
one
over,
session. But yes.
Progression.
Oh, don't worry, I'll learn how to do this, and I'll make sure she gets over it. She's got to go through what is that type of therapy called?
Peering over the corner.
Yeah, that wasn't like
exposure therapy.
Yeah, we just got to go for
Yeah, it's
exposure
exposure
therapy,
therapy.
so
Find
it's
out.
fine.
Well, I mean, that was the point. That was what her. That was like, yeah, no, that's
We
what she
will
wants.
have
I
to
don't know if
lock
it's the right idea,
you in a
but we're gonna
room,
figure it out.
and then
Yeah,
make a
right?
bunch of them.
This is gonna end horrifically, and I cannot wait.
It's gonna be funny as hell. I hope
Can't
Harry
wait
walks in, dude.
For it just to go horribly wrong, and I just start getting fucking beat on.
Same.
Dude, I
Because of two reasons. One, because it's a blackguard, and two, because you're a fucking drow.
Drow. Yeah.
This is a
gonna be
drow. Hold on,
beautiful.
wait, hold on. You know, that's not a drow. This is a fucking drow.
They can both be drow. I don't want this.
What the
filth
fuck?
Drow hate here.
Where's your purple skin?
You're cute. Hold on.
He says I need purple skin.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait, we're still loading.
What? Actually, she is a drow technically. For the universe, for the roleplay that she was a part of. She is a drow.
Hello, sweetie.
Interesting.
What We took the concept of the drow and we
Still loading
flipped it.
Okay. Oh.
Interesting.
I see.
What do you mean? You're just a high elf.
Oh shit, I didn't
Extra
really.
steps.
Hi, Curry.
Damn it.
No.
You have a good session?
This would be technically more of a high elf.
Oh no, you're not dead.
Damn.
Also, I'm silent.
Yeah, sweetie.
Fucking ignored.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
It's all wiggly. I don't know how they do that. Wait, hold on. Look, Oh!
Fucking spiral UVs are my favorite.
So it's... I need help.
That
That
hold
confuses
on.
me. The other one helped me the other one was fine because it had a rotation. That I get. This one has so much things. Okay, wait. Okay, I see the one. Hold on. So I've been working on trying to decipher and just diagnose fucking particle effects. So this is just showing the one particle, and then
So
it's starting from here
this
to
isn't even
there is
this one
another
isn't even a
particle,
particle, right? So this is
Oh, is it
all.
just a mesh?
So this is a this is just a half sphere sort of thing.
Okay.
And it just dissolves in and out. It has a spiral UV or polar UV, I think it's called. For the dissolve effect. If I remember correctly, at least, yeah. And then it's just this.
Just a shader?
So this part's, I think this part's supposed to be spinning, but for some reason, yeah, it's just Pyome material. It's all just one material.
Okay.
With like a mat cap and then some normal map and shit, and then I think this part's supposed to spin, but it's not for some reason. Because I can show what it. I think it's supposed to spin because if I do my Frieza beam, as it's called in my menu, this one spins. This is like I've activated. And then...
This is the 3 aspects of water that she has. This girl has. So her hands, the shield, and the orb.
Orb.
Orb. That's cool. Looking.
Figure something out. I think what helps with this one is definitely the water splats, and I think that's what I'm missing. I just need like some weird splotches, because that kind of has that too. It's showing water. Water is difficult because it's like it needs to be all one like big glob.
They are. Oh,
anyway.
Shit.
Where'd they go? They ran away.
Who's here?
Over there.
2 professors.
Oh,
Professors.
they're gone now.
There they go.
Oh, wait, were they being cute? Hold on.
Were they being gay?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We walked in and I immediately just wanted to cry. I'm like, no, the apple. He fucking put
I told you I'd get you 10 times over, and I did. Because you never saw it coming.
Here's the thing. The best part is we just moved the apple.
I need to do something like that from one of my characters. But Pyomi's being a bitch right now. I want to have that kind of effect for my metaverse character, but I just haven't. Pyomi's been an asshole, and I can't figure out how to fix it. So we'll
Weird.
see.
I mean, worst case scenario, you can always delete some of the the scripts and the shader folders in the Pyome thing and re-import it when you update Pyome if it's giving you issues.
Wait. What was that? Talk of the jack.
Ooh.
Okay. I
Ooh.
jack.
What was I have to do?
Yeah.
Fucking Dragon Ball punches I have in here just in case.
Enjoy your
Man.
Wait, is everything out of RP? No?
Should be. Yeah, it is hard in.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's out.
The Kazza thing is really funny. It's super funny, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh my word.
You had it. What the fuck is this?
Bro, he's dead.
You fucking serious? You put a fishbone on him too? That's crazy.
Oh my
It looks so disturbingly like good. Like it's like wiggling. Fucking. Oh, he has too much. Fuck. Does he have angle constraints? Fuck. I was really hoping I could just like lift his head up. He has fucking. He's too constrained. Hold on. Let me. He's fucking me. Hold on.
Jack, I'm sorry. I know you're in the stream, but I'm sorry. Look,
My
he's just kicking his
God.
toes, you know? He's just
Yeah.
kicking his toes, you know?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, fuck, I can't shake
Come
his
here.
hand.
Good night.
No, the
Can't.
hands, I've made sure.
Oh damn.
Dragon.
That's amazing.
Man, man, he's fucked up.
Me and Jack are gonna go say goodbye to my stream.
I like how so many people.
On YouTube.
I like how people were being like really coy about who was hurt. Apparently to a lot of other people, but I managed to find out who was injured like immediately. I guess I just.
It was yeah.
Yeah, but no, everybody else was like,
yeah.
yeah, I heard someone was injured, but they wouldn't tell me who. But I was like, I walked up and then Vivina was like, just don't expect to get anything out of Cassidy for a while. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's either dead or horribly hurt.
Tracking.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Just tracking.
probably
I
not
would
dead.
imagine-
And then other people were like, I heard one of the professors got really hurt, but they wouldn't tell me who. And I was like, oh, I can probably tell you who, based on the.
Yeah, I mean, the
Fun.
who was injured is never like necessarily a secret. It's the specifics of their injuries that we try to keep quiet.
Yeah, I find that kind of weird that they're
She's like,
thinking.
Hannah told people like, hey, Cassie's hurt, that's fine, but like he's gonna be
Yeah, a
out
lot
for a few
of-
days. But telling
Yeah.
people, hey, he's got burnt as fuck, like that's different.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Some of the medical staff can be a little bit secretive about who's actually like injured,
And some of them
or
are,
if anyone's
some of
injured.
them aren't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and it's to the point again. It's a matter of like keeping people's
Mhm.
information safe and stuff,
Yeah.
like medically, because they have to gain trust. They've spent so long trying to gain people's trust for their personal and medical information that this is kind of a necessity.
Mhm.
That's Neela.
Oh God, there's so many of him.
Neela was.
This is a problem.
My
I gotta learn that as Leneth.
Can't believe the two evil people I'm learning from now.
Evil. Evil. I'm not evil.
I'm just saying the most voted most likely to turn to the darkness. I'm just saying.
Wait, hold on. They did. When did that vote happen?
No, it's just me.
I mean, I've had a lot of thoughts about it. I don't think
so
Leneth.
Here's the thing. The only reason I think is because of his wish for knowledge.
True.
Above
Yeah, no,
everything.
it's
Or at
an
least that's what he
enticing
said.
thing, right?
Yeah.
And it would definitely be an enticing thing for Leneth, but I think that Leneth is smart enough where. So one thing Leneth is not willing to do for knowledge and power is give up his own free will, right? He needs to be in control always. He's not willing to give up control for power unless it's something that he believes. He doesn't think he's strong enough to overpower the darkness. He's not going to be like, I'll take the deal and then just fight back, right? Like some people probably would.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, I'm smart enough to know that thing. If I give up free will to it, will probably control. Yeah,
me up.
I cannot fight that. Even because if I have its power, then it controls my power. But if I don't do that and I go get power elsewhere, that's a completely different subject.
Which is good.
And
Yeah, definitely.
because if you're getting power from the darkness, it's never going to make you strong enough to be able to fight it.
No, that's fair.
And realistically, as much as like I joked about that, like they had that conversation
Mhm.
when they took that walk one time, and she's like, "No, yeah, that makes sense that he wouldn't just. He's not dumb enough to just be like darkness.
Yeah.
Give me." So yeah, there's.
It'd have to be a
logic
really
there that
enticing deal.
There's.
You'd have to
Yeah,
feel like
right.
he's on top of that deal, but then again, I don't even know if you'd trust it.
In regards to the fishing, I actually did
I think it would have to be a trick. It would have
Yeah.
to be he doesn't know who he's making a deal with.
Mhm.
Really.
Yeah.
Hello, sweetie.
wonderful people.
Good night.
Good night, my love. Take care. But regardless, fun thoughts. Fun thoughts,
times.
experiments.
Yeah, I got a message.
Also, mostly
People-
because he's just dark because
Yeah.
of the fear stuff and stuff.
Darkness.
There's an implication
Darkness.
there.
Darkness.
Interesting. That's all, sweetie. Bye,
Prince of
thank you.
Prince of Darkness, as the darkness called me.
Yeah.
What a
Oh
time.
God, father.
What?
Father. Ugh.
What? Listen,
Leneth, I am your father.
this is awkward. Well, isn't this awkward?
This is. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
Dude, Happy was here and I was so happy. I heard
Mhm.
him and his
Yeah.
guard boy and I was so happy.
I heard him for a
Is he
second.
still around?
I doubt he's still around. It's pretty late.
Oh God, no one rang the bell. I'll be right back.
I think they did. Oh,
I think they did.
they did.
So they did, yeah. You know, somebody did the hard end already, so yeah, you just did it twice.
Oh, I already did. I'm dumb.
It's okay.
Then. I thought I'm big.
It's okay. It
Dumb.
came and went.
Brain, no, they're smooth. Brain smooth. It's late.
Turned it off so people could.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Oh, my hip died.
I'm sleepy.
Thank you.
Your hip died? My hands are dying, so I should probably go.
Yeah. All right.
It was nice.
Good session.
As always, it was
Yeah.
inspiring. It was good.
Yeah, I hate
I
hate combat RP so much. I felt so awkward the entire time. I'm sorry. It's okay. No, it's okay.
It's look, it's fine.
That's why I play it slow.
It's perfectly fine because it can happen in character.
Yeah.
Because they're both analyzing characters.
Yeah, that's
you
why-
realize in character they were analyzing each other.
Yeah.
That's our excuse.
No, that was my excuse. In character, I play it as that because I like I feel so awkward with like combat art because everybody does it different, and then I just overall like, oh man, just so difficult for me. I always like, I don't know. It's so, I don't know. It's hard for me. I struggle with
I'm
it.
bad at it too, darling. Don't worry about it.
So I like the cool magic
always,
effects.
Like, I always. Yeah. No, I mean, and to be fair, like they said, neither of them, that's their first weapon.
Yeah.
Like, that is not their first pick for either of them.
Yeah. Definitely
so
helps.
it makes complete sense. Yeah. So they can both be bad together. It'd be great.
Yay. Oh, brother.
I'm gonna head
All
to
right.
bed though. Thanks,
See ya.
honey.
Good session.
Thanks for your RP. It was great.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks for your RP. Do we have some more?
I don't want to set the world. Alright guys, I'm gonna end stream, get some food, do some shit, and go bake a pizza. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you guys all later. Good session. Thank you, Hydro. Alright. Good night, gamers. I will see you on Monday. And then I'll see you on Friday.